Alright, so guys, are we gonna see Juwk continue his rampage across the losers brackets? Sending everyone home? Or will this be yet another upset? Because we saw that Juwk lost against Let's Clay, who was the 31st seed. And usedpizza was just substituted as the 32nd seed, so... We'll see if lightning can strike twice.
Should be a good race.
He's 5th seed because he was replacing Soli, but in the tournament qualifiers, he placed at 33. And when Soli left, they just bumped everyone up. Hookshot in Mido's house, nice. All right, and the slingshot.
I guess I'm taking lessons from Void.
All right. Oh god, there's a nice trap. Oh, and a Deku Strike upgrade. Oh wow, I missed that. Oh yeah, with Slingshot and the stick upgrade, that's a definite early Deku. Oh, come on, Juwk, what are you doing? Don't skip that. Come on, Juwk. Juwk. DP, what the... What?
He's going with the hook shot, I guess.
What? You could not set that up more perfectly. Slingshot and freaking Deku stick upgrade. Come on. Now, who cares about money? You could farm it quickly. What is that, like 1 minute?
Am I good? Can you guys hear me? Check, check.
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you. We're good. We got 3 of us
Okay.
now.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Technology, guys.
Oh, Frogs 2, first hint, is dead.
Ah, the dream is dead.
And we got a bottle already.
We good?
Is this going to be another troll with long shot on King Zora and that bottle wave the hero?
Woohoo.
Maybe.
That's possible. Never know with Rando.
Also, if you haven't noticed yet, Navi is a frog today for DP.
Oh, we got DP's audio on.
Okay. I guess I was hoping to be a frog seed, but Frogs 2 is dead.
So Juwk getting those hints. So Jabu's Baron, nice. Oh no! Mirror shield. Oh no!
What did I miss?
Mirror shields on 50 skulls. Zelda's Lullaby is on Ocarina of Time, which is an automatic all dungeons.
Oh no! The seed.
We're gonna be here a while.
No. Come on, let's see Spirit be a medallion. Come on.
All right, people. Hope you guys got a drink, got us some food, possibly.
Oh my god.
Well, they're all gonna blame me, but it's clearly DP's fault because he said something. He jinxed it.
Oh yeah, it is all dungeons, so. Shadow Temple, DC,
Fire.
Spirit. Yeah, that's Spirit. Yep. All dungeons, 50 skulls. Oh
Ah,
god. Well, it's good that they know now.
absolutely. So now they can start writing that into the play.
And Juwk already wins because of execution.
Well, nice early song to Spirit. Another 50 score. Interesting to see what could carry forth as a win.
Alright, so Big Ron's dead.
That's a consolation. Bigger on
So-
his death.
We got the Well and Kokiri Forest Way the hero. Kokiri Forest Way the hero we pretty much know is a hook shot. And our slingshot. Or both.
Right. Yeah, it could be a stacked ball in the well again.
You can that song already. Wow.
Getting the early.
The stacks. Very good warp chain.
Oh yes, good songs to get early.
Treasure chest game is dead. It's another slingshot. Boomer. Is that a possible boomerang on top of the Colossus Arch?
Oh, let's. That looks like a boomerang to me.
Yep. I could tell from the arch. On top of the arch.
Yeah. But is that the fake boomerang? That's the question.
Alright, we got Sun Song. Got another hint on DP's side.
All right, that's.
Darunia is dead.
Oh.
Damn.
Hmm.
Alright.
Amazing. They have the slingshot, yet none of them went early Deku.
Yep. Hmm. Well, they're gonna need to do it now.
Right. Gonna be required one.
Juwk already's getting those skulls right away.
Oh yeah. curious to see if we have any other good items with Skulltulas besides.
I gotta say, Juwk's opening is kind of a weird one. It's one you don't really see that often, so I hope he remembers what he has and hasn't done in the early game.
True.
So that he can finish up what should have been early game later and doesn't miss anything.
Absolutely.
Once you get to like a usual usual habit of doing the same things over and over again as your opening, you kind of think like you've done something, but then you really haven't. So
You're right. I mean, he's made some good plays with this. So he got a really good songs right off the bat doing this play. So it hasn't been all for naught. But yeah, it is a strange one, something you don't see very often. It's out of time. Could something be on the toilet?
so when we say something is dead, that means it's not a required check. So basically, if we say Bigoron is dead, then that means they don't have to do the Bigoron check.
They will get no items that helps progress them to finish the seed. So it's a waste of time.
Yeah, so we got Zelda's Lullaby on Ocarina of Time, which means it's all dungeons. And we got Mirror Shield on 50 Skulls,
With
which
them
they need for Spirit.
Yep. Gonna be good.
But it's a lot better to know straight away instead of finding out like 2 hours into the seed and having to start getting all the skulls again.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Because it would involve a lot of backtracking if you skip the skulls, especially.
Has
What
DP
was that?
seen the hint about AD and 50 Skulls yet?
I don't know. He
I-
saw something that had light arrows. Oh, was it Pierre? Oh. Pierre on Fire Temple.
Defire. Let's.
Wait, lights are on
No.
Pierre now too? What the...
Yep.
Can I
Let's
just
see,
tell them to
ladies.
stop and start again in 10 minutes with a new seed?
If you could
not
somehow
It's
somehow
not that
convince
deep of
them.
fire. It's like mid-deep fire. Deep fire
True.
is like compass chest and hammer chest and highest score on.
You
That's
two are
deep
missing the
fire.
nice meme.
Again, I want to reiterate. Not reiterate, but I had no involvement with this whatsoever.
We do not make the seed here as commentators.
I mean, I don't make the seed. I just tell the bot / site to make the seed.
Your fault.
Din's fire on Dampe.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Dampe's
that's needed.
fire.
We need that. So that's good. Well, round 2 provide us anything good.
Juke's frozen on my screen.
Yeah. Look, I went over the restream.
Mine as
Yeah,
well,
he's
but
frozen.
and he disconnected.
Uh-oh.
He's
Is he
tired
crashed
of
already?
the 50.
Looks like Juwk's crashed, but he hasn't said anything. I don't think he knows it.
He didn't want to do the 50 skulls or dungeons.
Oh god.
Juwk should be back
Now, DP
Okay.
just got the hint about 50 skulls and Zelda's Lullaby.
It's a good thing they're right next to each other and in front of Temple of Time.
Oh yeah.
That is very like the most convenient spot.
Yep. Read stream, fantastic.
It's like, hey, the mirror shield is on 50 skulls. Guess what? You need it.
Well, we just had a resync on Juwk. Sorry for the time loop.
Yep. Got the ice arrows. Yeah, 50 skulls you need for the and Zelda's Lullabies on Ocarina of Time.
There is a constellation about Pierre. There are 2 Skulltulas up there.
Yeah. So it's not a complete waste of time, even though you do get light arrow. Not sure if we found anything on Dampe 2 because we lost him during that time.
Yeah, so I guess DP is gonna do CAC first. And then he'll get his
Yeah.
warp chain.
Yeah. I mean, right. I mean, it's not terrible play because you can go straight to Minuet and do that chain quickly. If we know. Right.
Really?
Yes. We came back to just when he picked that up.
Oh, Juwk's unfrozen. I just refreshed my screen and now he's unfrozen.
Oh, was he
Did a
frozen this whole
double
time for
take,
you?
find the... No, I think he hasn't been, but I refreshed my screen earlier, so that's why I had a problem.
Alright. Well. Juwk did a very interesting opening. Only because he got Minuet on Prelude.
I mean, to be clear, they're both essentially doing early adult.
Right.
You're adult before 15 minutes for any like reasonable length of time. That's early adult.
Oh yeah.
So let's put our first look and see what Zelda has. DP didn't do this check.
Oh, he did. He got
Did he?
Prelude.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, misread the tracker. So I think we. Okay, Sheer Grade was a Blueberry. I couldn't remember if we saw that or not.
Yeah, it's the one.
Alright.
Hmm.
Yep. Could be a sick upgrade though. You never know. Might be needed.
Yeah, that's the one unfortunate thing about the restreams. You don't get to see or hear players' reactions to things.
Yeah. Talon having those double D's.
Yeah, Juwk saw the hint about light arrows because it was on Malin Gossip Stone.
And he had to double check that because he had to read that again.
Have we heard the low health sound for DP yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Vanilla Epona.
Alright.
That gives him access to the desert.
So Juwk playing Sun Song right there. Fun fact, if you play Sun Song right there, after you get the song, you don't warp back to the start, you warp... Well, you just stay in place, actually.
Yep. That is true.
Because it treats it as another entrance for some reason.
I guess because of that cutscene you just did with
Yeah.
the song.
I'll just leave that little thing there, so we all know what's happening here.
I mean, the songs we've gotten so far aren't terrible.
Yeah.
They've all been pretty good songs.
They're-
A lot of good warping songs.
Having all the warp songs saves you so much time, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh,
I mean, they don't have Serenade, which is a really good one. Because Lake Halia's way out of the way.
oh. Okay, Sonic Storm. So now we have access to Bomb the Well.
Oh well.
Will it have something in? So I think. What do you think Juke's next to? Because he has rupees to buy Shion and get started.
He has to do that.
I mean, that would be the logical thing to do.
Oh, that's what DP's low health sound. It's a gallop. It's
Yep,
a horse
it's the horse.
gallop.
I haven't heard that one before.
I wonder if he did random sounds or if he selected all the animals not a cow.
Hmm.
Both? Let's see. DP, just make his way up the trail. Because if he followed the song chain he had, he could have gotten Bolero.
So the most unfortunate part of this is it's gonna come mostly down to execution more than where people look. Solely because we just know it's 50
Oh, yeah.
skulls and AD.
Right.
The
Execution
questions are,
and...
where's ZL? We know where ZL is, but where is Nocturne? That might be the main gamble that exists.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, they have to do a lot. They know they have to do a lot of areas, but it's mainly what areas they do in what order. and
Mhm.
depending on what items they get at which time, basically routing.
Yeah. Routing and execution is always the two biggest factors, and especially with
It was
I think
Song Storm
routing
was on
plays a bigger
Prelude, right?
part. Storms was on
What was on the Prelude then?
Minuet.
Minuet.
Oh, that was Minuet. Got it.
Alright, first look into Deku. What does the tree hold for us?
I get this vibe that the tree is going to be barren for some reason.
They did give you early stuff for Deku, so yeah, it could be a you know, you have to do the dungeon anyway. Yeah, chess game is done.
We still have nothing from the Deku Tree yet.
Nope. We got a stick. We got a branch of him. But no. About 30 minutes in, outside of Mido's two items, the only thing we got was Dance from Dumpe 1.
Rip DP.
Yep. Got caught on fire.
That would be a good time for Void's meme.
I don't have all of Void's memes. I don't even have Lost's memes. I only have like 2 memes. I need more memes. I am the worst for memes.
That's unacceptable for a restreamer. Don't have the memes.
This restreamer is unacceptable. Submission! Unacceptable.
I mean, I have this one. Since nobody's checked chickens yet, they're too afraid.
That was a good impression of Lemonhead.
So Juwk already at 9 skulls. Tracker, get ready. He's gonna hit 10 soon.
Yep.
I think. He's got that one other skull, I think. Yep, he's gonna hit 10 with this.
Excellent. So, DP, if you saw, did the early
And
dip
10
into
skulls.
fire.
There we go.
Early dip into fire. Got a key. So,
Oh, what was that? Oh, B1 skip setup.
that's different.
Was that wasn't Sunder, was it? Or
Ah,
Sundry? Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know. All the B1 skips have names.
I can't keep track of it. I know it's a ground jump
Like the
or
like Baron's B1 skip. Sundari skip.
I don't know. It's either the ledge skip or you do the ground jump. That's the two I know. Alright, Goma. Let's
That bottle is
see.
gonna come in handy.
Oh, SVA setup. Okay.
Nice one cycle. Goma.
I think I called this. Was that a Baron Deku trait?
No,
Uh,
that piece of hardware was necessary. And the stick and the money. That was all necessary.
Is this gonna be like the seed earlier today, where bottom of the whale has like 4 different progression items?
Oh,
Spoilers.
I'm thinking it's gonna have some. It's bound to have at least 2 items. Double D is always necessary. Warrior Skulls is dead.
Yep. Nah, but who cares about 40 skulls? We gotta get 50
Hopefully-
anyways.
True, but nice to know if 30 or 40 had at least something to look forward to.
Unless it's 10 more skulls, then doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright, memory game.
I guess it is a consolation, though, that they did get the hint that 50 skulls is basically in the first 15 minutes, so they can actually just route every skull they need in.
Absolutely. That's very good to see early on. As Bernie said, versus 2 hours in.
The DP only on skull number 7 right now.
Yeah. But he'll pick up a few more, so he'll be close to 10 after this.
Juwk going back to the market.
Yeah.
So where are we going to find a bow, a hammer, and, bombs? Those feel like the next few things we kind of need. We still have
I'd
0
definitely say-
explosives.
Yeah.
Logically, they're gonna need to find the scale somewhere. Because that's their only way to get into Jabu.
Well,
still-
if they find explosive first, they don't need this scale. Oh,
But they don't
right.
have ZL.
They can't enter the waterfall, logically.
This is a good point. I totally missed that. Wow. Okay.
So I imagine we're gonna see the scales pop up somewhere early.
Granted, they can easily skip that with the chicken, but yeah.
Yeah.
True.
The Coco entry is
Yeah,
not
who
in
needs
logic.
logic?
It just is allowed.
Right.
Who needs logic? So we know Deku has nothing. So what's the next logical step you would do?
Oh, DP is not letting himself get burned by those chickens.
New?
Yeah.
Or at least I'm assuming he's doing chickens.
Oh, no. No, he shot Andrew. Is he?
Oh, was he trolling us all?
No.
He's like,
No. He's skipping them.
how dare you skip the chickens? They
You
were
do
having
not-
it.
All right. Now we have to start guessing what is going to be on chickens.
Chickens. Ooh. Strength?
Chicken trap.
I'm gonna say strength or explosive.
How about I feel Rudo's letter might be on Andrew on those chickens.
Yeah?
Just feels like it. We're not doing a bet because there's just too much out there and too much available, and the bet will be just sitting there a long time when there'll probably be better bets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But feel free to meme it up in the channel with what could actually be there.
Yeah, feel free.
Yep.
So Juwk doing the progression that DP already done early. So they're just following, retracing each other's steps at the
Oh,
moment.
but these are super chickens. These aren't chickens. These are super chickens.
They're special chicken.
No, they're named the Super Cuckoos. Don't you ever read the dialogue boxes when you were a kid?
What's reading?
Juwk getting skull number 11.
Yeah.
And DP on 9.
He'll get, once he goes to nighttime, he'll get that 10th one behind the cover, on the other side of the cover, I guess.
So it's actually unfortunate that the bottle is dead because you knew you had to get the item that would get you the bottle because of the job of being a stone and ZL on the ocarina.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We'll point out,
I
we
mean,
still don't have Nocturne.
This is true.
Yeah, Nocturne. It's either in Composer Grave, Serenade, or
Vanilla.
Cannot be vanilla.
Yeah, right. Cannot be vanilla. So it's
It could be Ice
either-
Cavern, though.
one of the
That's right.
things locked behind ZL.
Probably, I'm thinking Composer Grave. So, I mean, we can dip into Forest and do a couple checks there.
At
DP
the moment,
dipped
there's only 2
into-
checks in Logic unless they get at least a key.
Right. DP dipped into Fire and found a key.
Thanks, game. We already knew that.
Just in case you didn't know.
For anybody who wasn't here earlier, we just saw the hint again. Mirror Shield is on 50.
It's an all dodge and 50 skull seed. Yep. Pierre has light arrows and fire.
At least Bigoron is dead. Previous seed was Bigoron was the Bigoron sword.
Yeah.
I don't think we have seen other than Bottom of the Well in Kokiri Forest yet, have we?
Fury
Forest.
Force, we already saw at the start.
No, but I'm saying what the Way of the Heroes hints. Are those the only 2 we've seen?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And we've seen now 2 different Bottom of the Well hints, if I'm not mistaken.
DP is 10 skulls, so you can mark that off his
Frogs
tracker.
2 is dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, Frogs 2 is dead. Skull Mask will still be a thing. I mean, Frogs 1 could still be a thing, but again, we need explosives for that.
could have been the meme seed cassette. I think it still is.
What do you mean, the meme seed? I already made the meme seed.
No. See, that was a Plando. This wasn't a Plando. I think this is a good time for this new meme I was given.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
This is just what happened in the Kokiri Forest shop. He bought a shield. He bought a shield.
Wow.
He did?
Oh, I didn't make the meme, Rob. Somebody sent it to me.
I've seen that meme on Facebook a few times. Yeah? Yeah.
I mean, that and Target the Woods. And for, like, everything in Master Quest Jabu.
Yeah, that's true.
Juwk, you having trouble there?
It's a very mean Skulltula. 3 tries.
Reminds me of, the Roscoe versus Cola race where Cola tried to get into the pen outside Lake Hylia and the stall child kept, hitting him back. Is that a vanilla wallet?
Try to remember my vanilla Skulltulas. I want to say yes. It's been so long since I've done the vanilla one, so yeah, I think the first one is.
No, 20 skulls is the Stone of Agony. Vanilla.
Hmm. DP making his way through the tree. There was nothing there. What's the play? You don't want to dip on the well until you have explosives.
Going into the well.
Yeah.
With no ZL, no explosives, so...
It's having trouble with.
I think without explosives or ZL, you can only check... What is it?
Was it 3?
4? I know it's at least 4.
Yeah, that might be it then.
6 if you find a key. Well, actually, no, 7.
Yeah, I mean it's not a.
2.
We'll see how it plays though.
Yeah, Juwk progressing chickens before he goes into the well.
Yeah. Let's see if chickens have anything. Yeah, if something is on the chickens, it's gonna be the question of when DP is gonna go back and do them.
Never.
Yep, that's why. If Juwk gets chews with chickens, that'd just be great because then he can get some magic beans and at least get the boomerang, which will help with some Skulltulas.
I think Nintendo got it all wrong. They shouldn't have made a bomb chew out of a toy mouse. They should have made a bomb chew after a toy chicken.
God. That would be something.
Wind it up and set it loose. Push it fly towards the enemy.
Or just get a live chicken and just throw it at the enemy as it attacks. Enough so you get the army of chicken to face Ganondorf.
Well, Juwk is punished for doing chickens, and DP is not. For skipping them.
Yeah. Andrew not coming through for us this seed.
Dang.
Oh, Juwk making the bottom of the well play now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a bomb chews. Well then.
And it's a 10 pack, that's a decent number.
Okay.
Very convenient.
That helps.
That was almost vanilla, I think. Somewhat. I don't know.
The only thing that is, could this mess with Juwk's logic and totally make him miss checks there, or check things he should?
Yeah. You can now get the beans he needs to do that. Get the boomerang out the arch. But since he
looks
has
like
explosives,
DP is going to spend some rupees again.
There's a key in the coffin.
Oh no, he's doing bugs first at least.
Ooh.
You know, this seems odd that he's going for the key in the coffin, but it actually makes sense.
Yeah, because it could be your only key that you can
Well, not just that. It also is the fact that there are two skulls in here that both need keys. So you probably
Right.
actually want all three keys.
reach. Yeah.
And yes, as Lost is saying, I'm going to have to sell out here. We're at 48 minutes, close enough to an hour. If you like the content, hit the nice follow button we have up there, or subscribe. We have a nice Bob Ross painting with Trez stream at 650.
It's gonna be fantastic. Who doesn't want to see a German Bob
Yeah,
Ross?
Trezco's gonna show us how he makes his plandos.
And we're at 623, only 27 to go.
Now we're just gonna make a happy little.
Well
outfit.
then, that was not a trap.
There's the bow.
Yep. Kinda need that. So that opens adult archery.
So all Juwk needs is strength, and then he can get the forest.
I will note that bow was logic. Not out of logic. That was in logic. The explosives were not needed for it.
That's true. And logic could be the
Aw, looks like DP's doing his chickens now.
I can't believe it. They grow up so fast.
Or maybe not.
No, no, DP, why? Tried to throw the chicken into the well. Did
He really is. He's having fun with these
Yeah.
chickens.
just
He,
and throw it on?
I don't know if he missed. This chicken's gonna get the bow for him. Uh-oh. Like got his shield.
Yeah. Juwk's safe scumming that bomb chew. Or 2 bomb chews, actually.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Absolutely.
Wait. Is there another wallet in the bottom of the well? And we just got one off of Skulls? Or is it a
that
huge
was
rupee down there?
Juwk's first wallet.
Oh, so Juwk already did the
Yeah.
Skulls one. Got it. Okay, so I missed that part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, them doing bottom of the well at this point makes sense. They really don't have any other things to do other than maybe have gone to GTG. But bottom of the well is Way of the Heroes, so it makes more sense to go here. Just be prepared for the double dip.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So, what do you think? We do the bow shooting gallery in Kakariko.
Juwk dipping forest.
I mean, he can do the entire unlinear part of like the front half of Forest, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's swag execution skills.
Absolutely.
DP getting his bow here.
The bow.
And we still haven't seen like all of the Way of the Heroes yet.
Yeah, we only saw 2.
Have we seen only 2 different bottom of the wells or 3 of them so far?
I want to say 2.
Yeah.
It almost feels like whoever does the Lake Hylia check right now might actually take a lead if there's a good hint there.
So Juwk already at 20 skulls, sub 1 hour.
That's good. Good
Did
job.
Juwk do the skulls in the bottom of the well, or was he short on the keys?
I don't think. Well, he got 1. Use the like. He couldn't get the other 2 because he didn't have boomerang.
Oh, do you need
Yeah.
boomerang for both?
Yeah. For the other 2. Because there's 3.
Yeah, there's 3 doors, but there's only what, 2 skulls?
There are 3.
Oh right, the
3
third one behind the like. I keep forgetting about that one.
Yeah. That one you can get without boomerang if you use the like.
Oh, he is leaving the key there.
Oof.
Bold move.
I mean, if he doesn't plan on coming back here for the skulls, like assuming you do not have the boomerang when you get ZL, then I know, but you're gonna have to have it. So he probably should have gotten the key for later, knowing he's gonna come back with the boomerang. Unless they're in go mode, by the time they get ZL, basically, I see them coming back down here.
Yeah.
The heck is on DP's? Say lol, where'd it go?
I don't know.
He only scummed one chew, I think, because of where he fell. I mean, once he got Bo, that's all we've seen down there. It's not a huge loss to him for not getting any of the other stuff. Oh, yeah. I forgot the 200 rupees. You're right.
Yep. Oh,
Hope he wasn't trying to do digging.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome to the fun.
Doing?
You're in for a good seed.
We see you lighting on and off, August, but we don't actually hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, none the problem with microphone.
Hello, hello. Is that better?
Yeah, there you are.
Hey, welcome.
Awesome.
So,
Cool,
have you been paying attention to how trolly my seed is, or do we need to fill you in?
Yeah, unfortunately, I am coming in through the dark. If you could give me and anyone else just joining us a quick recap.
Oh, you're gonna love. So, 50 Skulls has a mirror shield. Ocarina of Time has Zelda's Lullaby.
So it's a 50 skull AD.
Oh, but you're not done yet. The light arrows are on Pierre.
Oh man, who rolled this seed?
Hi, I'm sitting right here.
Some guy named Shadow, I don't know.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Frogs 2 is dead.
Horrible.
Biggeron is dead. We have not seen 2 of the Way of the Hero locations yet. We do not know Toilet, and we do not know River Chest.
Yikes. Any Baron hints?
Has there been
there's a
Baron?
scale. Nice.
We've had Way of the... Oh, Jabu's Baron. Okay, that's even worse. So Jabu's Baron, and then we've had Way of the Hero for Kokiri Forest, which had a hookshot in Mito's house, and Bottom of the Well, which held our bow so far.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, looks like a not fun seed. Unfortunately for DP, then it's going to be playing to Juwk strengths, all dungeons and 50 skulls.
I mean, I feel like if DP gets some good knowledge about where things are that are in logic for himself, that will push him ahead, and he's about to do 2 stone checks that we haven't seen yet. Oh, and a check entirely that we haven't seen.
Nice.
Yep. And we have the boomerang on top of the desert.
We think so.
Possible.
We haven't had 100% confirmation.
Sure, it could be a fake one.
Remember in DP's last match, he almost picked up a second boomerang.
Oh, DP getting
Don't
himself
wanna
some
make that
money here.
mistake.
I assume that he remembers that Frogs 2 is dead.
He's getting some money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, although the Zora will give you an extra 5 rupees for winning the diving game, they will not let you play with the 5 rupee deficit.
That's a ripoff.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He didn't even have enough to do the diving game. Yeah, he needed those unless he gets them here.
Yep, he's thinking ahead. Using that pizza brain of it.
GGG.
Oh, that's actually big because that's open. And
Very
all but
true.
like room can be all but what like room and the toilet can be cleared.
Yeah, but now we're in and there's no strength.
That is huge information for DP if he goes there.
Toilet? Able.
Oh, there's a bomb bag.
Yeah, but that was bomb locked or hammer locked, so that's completely out of logic. Bomb bag.
But not logic.
That bomb bag was so out of logic because it's bomb blocked essentially.
Although if you turn on advanced tricks, that does put it into logic. But there's Rudo's ladder.
We are not doing that.
Was that a third bottom of the well? As in, we
Yes.
now have 2 items and we have only gotten 1.
That was a third, yes.
There is something else in bottom of the well.
And then for those who missed it, the storm grotto right in front of the city has Rita's left.
Yep.
So now Juwk can logically get into the domain and get into Ice Cavern. And Jabu for that one chance.
Well, he's not in logic because the scale was out of logic and the bombs were out of logic. He has no way to have gotten them yet.
Is this
Juwk's
first
that's
time
right,
gone
Scale was out of
adult, or-
logic.
They've been back and
Juwk
forth
went
multiple
straight
times
to
already.
adult as early as he could.
I think I like this play with DP going Child Spirit. That is in logic, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
They don't think a bomb is required for the Armos. I think sticks are
No,
considered
you
enough.
can stun it and then you can hit it with the deck. Well, you can hit it with the Decker stick anyway. Oh well.
He had 20 sticks, so
Because somehow a Deku stick penetrates solid stone.
It's a strong stick. It's from the Deku
It's a
tree.
magic stick.
And yet it breaks when it hits a wall.
It's not very good
Oh.
magic.
Don't question the Deku tree stick.
They said the magical spell wrong when they were casting it. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
It's Leviosa.
They always have to
well,
make
that
sure
is
they
a
pronounce the
required
song.
Child Spirit.
Yeah. It's a good play on DP's part. Let's see what the Dongos has for us.
And keep in mind, Dodongos is entirely out of logic at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fun fact, Ice Arrow is actually one-shot Stalfos. Just takes quite a long time for them to die. 'Cause they have to get past the frozen animation.
Right.
More
Now
bomb
this cavern just
chews.
taunted you like, oh, you needed explosives to get in here. So here, have some more chews.
Mm-hmm.
Better choose wisely.
Well, do we think DP is going to reverse Wasteland here, or will he warp back out and Epona in?
I would say. Oh.
Yeah, he's got to be reverse wastelanding. He can't
Yeah.
jump into spirit.
Well, first he's
He's
checking.
trying to jump into spirit.
No, he's checking the arch to be sure that it is or isn't a boomerang.
Yeah.
Ah, Lord Banana.
Is it a banana? Or is it just a lousy plantain?
Stay tuned to find out, people.
It's the real banana!
It's the real one. Oh, hell.
Ooh, banana.
Banana.
Oh, it looks like he is now going into forest. This is also not a bad play.
No.
So when he finds Rudo's letter, he can go do Jabu right away.
Universal Giant, that skull is very hard to get with just the hook shot. Long shot makes it a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
Or I think Boomerang makes it easier as well. Because I think that one's both adult and child, but I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Which one?
The one like on that little plateau.
In the desert. It also
yeah.
is pretty easy.
Oh, that
to
one?
grab.
Okay.
Planted the bean.
Yeah, but it takes a while to get with the bean. Like, he would have to go back down and hop on the bean again. There are 100 skulls in the game. Now, the question is, how many they have access to?
I mean, with that hook shot, it's got to be most of them.
Well, I mean,
With the hook
once
shot and
DP, he's got access to like 99 of them now, I think, almost. Some ridiculously high number, like 90 of them.
Well, DP doesn't have the letter, so he doesn't have the 4 in Jabu, or the 3 in the Ice Cavern, or the...
Or the 5 in Shadow.
Ah, so he's around
Yeah.
80 then he has access to, because he has bomb shoes for explosives. Oh, he doesn't have the water temple ones either. But pretty much all of the overworld ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You'll get most of them with the hook shot. There's, like we said, only a few you need the long shot for.
Yes, it is, Rob. That is true.
Be any that you really need the long shot for.
You know this is a skull seed when...
Juwk controlled by a baby Dodongo.
I mean, they're pretty useful.
Ah, so Riley, it is out of logic, and Shawnee, because the explosives used were bomb chews. There has not been any bomb bag in logic yet, or scale in logic. Those were both out of logic as well.
Who's ahead? I would say still pretty early to tell who has the lead.
DP is definitely ahead in knowledge, but overall, it's
Yeah.
probably too close to call.
Juwk got the wave the hero hit in the Dongos.
Oh, there was that in Dodongos as well? Okay, so that's not bad. But he
Yeah.
does not know that there is a second item in bottom of the well.
Juwk is making progress in this medallion dungeon, and unfortunately DP is here in a stone dungeon. But being an ADC, I guess that doesn't matter too much.
I mean, yeah, it's AD. It doesn't matter. He gets if he gets the entire courtyard out of the way here, that's something he doesn't have to do later.
Yeah,
Juwk already at 29 skulls. He is
making
getting
good
there.
progress. I think Juwk did the same, already entered Forest and did most of the checks as well.
I'm trying to remember, where was the third bottom of the well hint? Because the Zora River was the third one, but I forget what was the other one other than Sacred Forest Meadow. Was it one of the temple ones?
No, I don't think there was one at the temple.
Was it the one in the desert next to the bird temple?
Yeah, that might be right.
That's what I want to say about it. I could be wrong. I have a hard time keeping track of where Hinch was.
Ooh, are we gonna see the big Poe here?
Could. I mean, we have the horse. We got a bottle. And we got... Boomerang was the arch.
We got big pose. Nice.
So it looks like DP is making some effort to check on these checks that are a little bit more out of the way. Maybe in hopes to
Yeah.
get some kind of advantage.
Well, today I learned you don't actually get damaged if you get pushed by King Dodongo.
Yeah. And now we know. Oh. That's the thing we need.
Hover boots. Well then.
Still ways away from being useful. But I guess that puts going across the desert in logic.
Not because those are out of logic because you need the bomb bag. Which
And
is
the
out of
bomb
logic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frogs 3? What is this madness?
Oh my god.
Boulder Destiny just having a heart.
Border of Destiny hasn't had much items like
Frogs 3 must be when you play all the warp songs as well as the Scarecrow song for those frogs.
might
You
be.
pay and then you have to play a harder, much more difficult version of the fly catching game.
Is that Master Quest Frogs 3?
No, wait. Frogs 3 is the eyeball frog.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What's the whatever it's called, the Donkey Arrow mask and Majora's Mask? Is that what it's called? What do we get when you do the frogs side quest? Don Garo.
Yeah. So you think Juke's gonna do DP is gonna do Archie before he dips into GTG?
Tough call. He doesn't have those silvers, so I don't know. I think if it was me, I'd do horseback archery just for the very off chance that you get 2 strength upgrades.
Yeah. Now wouldn't that be something?
1 in a million seed right there. And 20 skulls just to stick.
The almighty stick.
So where does Juke head after this?
He got the hint about GTG being waived hero.
And where was the Epona song?
That was vanilla.
Okay.
We started off with Forest Temple, which gave us Minuet, which then gave us Requiem, which gave us Bolero. Prelude was on Zelda. Sun Song was on Bolero, and Song of Time was Song of Storms Jack.
All right, first horseback archery check. There's the logical bomb bag.
Oh,
There we go.
yep.
Everything back into logic now.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep.
So Juwk getting done with some shooting of his own, collecting his big Poe. Nothing but a bundle of aerials, unfortunately.
You're right. Let's see if Archery 2 will have anything for us.
DP taking his time, making sure he does
Oh, is he
not
gonna
have
get
to
the
go
pots?
Yeah, looks like it.
again. That granny strats. But you know
Whatever
what?
works.
He gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nut.
Oh, not upgrade though.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Alright, first looking into GTG. What would be that way of the hero? At this point, I'm thinking strength upgrade?
Maybe the hammer.
Iron boots.
Light arrows.
Huh?
Oh yeah, letters. Oh, I forgot.
I thought he was being sarcastic. Yeah, a lot of people in chat think it's going to be strength.
Yeah. Could be.
And we need at least strength 2.
I mean, with the possibility of a third strength being out there, it's more likely to be either the hammer or iron boots.
Yeah.
Or a long shot, actually.
Or it could be all three of those. I think the match earlier had a very stacked bottom of the well.
Yep.
Yeah, could be magic.
For Roy's wind,
Hey.
where the arrow.
Yep, that might be the hint right
Into
there.
that skull.
Unfortunately, not possible unless it's Skull Sanity.
Well, you don't know that. That could just be randomly everything to vanilla skulls.
Alright, we're gonna check. See what the Deku Scrub and Hyrule Field is.
Has DP done these South Hyrule checks that Juwk is after?
I don't think so. They didn't have
No, because-
explosives at that point.
Right. Not yet. He did the open ones.
Yeah, so hopefully DP continues to make gambles like that and the gambles pay off.
Mm-hmm. I think Juwk is slowly making his way to the desert.
It looks like he's checking out the lake here first. Gonna maybe grab his Scarecrow song.
And then probably do top of the lab.
Yeah, he wouldn't be grabbing the scarecrow for the fortress because he has the hover boots.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely grabbing this for these lake checks here. He's being efficient.
Yeah. And we know we need Pierre to do light arrows unless we get long shot before we dip into fire. I haven't seen adult fishing, so well, could be something there.
Ooh, nasty ice trap for DP.
Mm-hmm.
Not that many checks in GGG left without silver gauntlets.
Yep. Until he starts the maze. See what's on top of the lab. That bird just dodged him. They went around, trying to sneak up behind him.
Yeah, I have
Top of the
not seen
lab.
anyone try to go for ATZ's Gwei strats.
I haven't either.
I don't think even ATZ will make that attempt again. It was, I think, his first bracket race where he got a bit of a damage boost up there.
Yeah.
But DP with 5 keys.
So he's heading to the maze. See what we can find there. Looks like Juwk's leaving, heading towards the desert.
Yep, so Juwk doesn't have a gigantic lead. With that bomb bag, DP can now clear out Dodongo's cavern. And unless he gets 2 strength upgrades in here, I imagine that's where he'll be headed next.
That'd be my guess.
Alright, 2 things left. To the toilet or it's locked behind silvers. Could be final chest.
Alright, guys. Here it comes.
Ah.
Da 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 da.
Oh, they need
Oh.
silvers or iron boots
Oh.
and yeah. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 50-50.
it could be the hammer. That's
Could be.
yeah. Could be hammer, could be iron boots.
Yep. So let's think here. With everything DP has, he can get the letter and the scale, clear out the dongos, and then I would say open up the fountain, do Jabu after doing the domain checks. Oh yeah, I agree. Definitely be doing ice caverns.
Yeah.
We're still looking for that nocturne.
So is there really nothing in that GTG maze?
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Yikes! And DP now checking out South Hyrule, so he's gonna equalize that time that Juke spent down here.
Mm-hmm. Retracing each other's steps.
You get
You
34
get
skulls.
34. Yep.
Skull 34.
16 left.
Yeah, if you're really efficient picking up Skulltulas, you can get 50 pretty quickly. Assuming the seed's nice and gives you things like hook shot and boomerang.
No, we haven't seen Skull Mask yet. Surprisingly.
Like they all have it set up, ready for it. They just have to do it.
Just do it. Forward ahead.
And there we go, Juke getting his in logic bomb bag. Really need that first strength. There, we've had looked at pedestal. Yes, just be Ganon. Just that simple.
Just beat Ganon. Alright, Juke gonna find out that GGG is sort of a trap at this point.
And DP headed into the
Okay.
crater.
Is DB gonna do the fire play?
Nope. I'm guessing he's just
Yeah.
looking for a quick way over to the cavern.
Juke just now gained his way to the in terms of the wind.
Oh, you know what we also don't have is magic.
Nope.
So
That's
that's
the
a
one thing we're missing.
possibility. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to forget about that one.
Baronzor's River.
Yeah.
Let's
All
see
right.
our, yeah, so Treasure Chest game is dead, so Lens can't be on Way the Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Juke missing that silver rupee.
Uh-oh, that's too major.
Oh god.
Missed
Just
another
putting out
one.
hovers for extra insurance.
Yeah.
So, has Juke desert to plant his bean?
No, he hasn't gone up the river to buy beans yet.
Okay, so that's something DP has on him.
Uh-huh. He knows where the boomerang is. Or he thinks he knows where it is. He hasn't just gone to he hasn't gone back to Chad to go down the river.
Well, he should know that he needs to grab that sooner rather than later. He won't be able to complete Shadow and most likely Water Temple without that.
DP buying the tunic. Is he gonna go deeper into fire?
Just no?
No, he's just buying it to buy it.
Yeah.
Clearing out some space in that
Oh, he's
wallet.
getting that. Oh, he's getting that skull first.
Oh.
And he's
I thought for some reason I thought he already got it.
Yeah, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Alright, first he's gonna go to the maze, then he's gonna go over to fire. 20 skulls dead.
Yeah, which we knew that with Juke. And getting his money back.
Yeah, that was a
Yay.
well-placed purchase.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe DP will be headed out here grabbing his letter. That'll be more dungeons that he can complete. Whereas Juke is still looking for that next item so he can clear another dungeon.
He's gonna fetch from GTG. I would say with explosives, I would say he would go back to Child and go up the river.
Yeah, maybe jump into Ice Cavern.
The estimate for this race could be, it's like between 2.5 hours to
Up to
at
5.
most 4 hours.
I don't know. All dungeons. It might be somewhere closer to 5.
Like
All dungeons
no
plus 50
brackets
skulls.
race so far has gone over 4 hours, or has even come close to 4 hours. Oh,
Yeah,
like
okay.
there was one that was about like 347, so that's sort of close, but
I mean, all dungeons and 50 skulls definitely adds time to the bracket, the seed. But it definitely depends on the routing and execution of the players, which we have 2 very good ones.
and it stops for whoever finishes first.
Yep.
So Juwk is gonna open this gate here in case he decides to come back for some reason. I guess in case he comes back with silver gauntlets.
Or he gets a fire magic so he can do the wasteland check.
Well, I imagine if he needed to go to the wasteland, he'd just reverse from Requiem.
You can. I guess it would depend on when he gets magic and when he gets silvers.
Yeah, I'm curious why he is choosing to cross the wasteland instead of just playing Requiem.
That part I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have magic to check the wasteland chest.
Yeah, doesn't have ZL for the
He's
fountain on the way
not
there.
going for choose.
So we'll
He
have
wants
to...
the skull. He wants the skull.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I guess that's all right.
I mean, he's planning to get every skull that he can.
I mean, why not?
It's just a bit
Except-
out of the way, if you ask me.
Except the mirror shield without silver gauntlets is pretty much pointless.
Yeah, that's a good point. Looks like he's maybe gonna dip into the forest temple. Yeah, and this is time that will let DP catch up to Juwk.
Yeah, dipping again into forest.
Imagine DP can kill King Dodongo before Juwk finishes this route up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already done a few checks in forest, but not as much as DP did, just because of the when they went into Forest 1.
Looks like Juwk is making use of those hover boots.
Absolutely.
There wasn't a hint for this floor master room, was there?
Not that we've seen.
No.
Unless he's doing this just for the Skulltula here. That could be
Could
very
very
well
well.
the case.
Yep.
37 skulls for Juwk.
Mm-hmm.
Formas just not really have anything.
Nope.
And he's gonna go into fire.
Guess
Maybe.
do that. Do what he can right there.
He's going into fire.
DP gain those capacity stick upgrade. Yeah, Jabu's barren. And we know we need to do it because we need to get all dungeons.
And that's for Zelda's Lullaby, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So DP just needs to find strength somewhere.
Could be on King Zora.
Yeah, maybe the fairy fountain somewhere in that area.
Wait. Logically, he can't do adult domain, can he? Because he doesn't have ZL. And you can't enter through the Lake Hylia because it's frozen over.
If he's good enough, and I think DP is for sure, that he can use the hover boots to
Right.
get in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
there's
think
a
that's
hover
in
boots
logic,
check.
though.
I don't think so. So logically, he can't get in there.
We don't care about logic, though.
No, absolutely not. Logic's overrated. No, Juwk never got beans. DP going child, so very well likely going to Zora.
Straight to Jabu.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for a precious stone.
Yeah, a nice green stone.
Ah, no. Looks like we won't be getting deep fire for now.
Nope. Yeah, we haven't seen Bomb Tree Bowling yet.
Bomb bowling.
No bowling.
Skyward Sword and
Yes,
bomb
bomb.
bowling.
Ah. Eagoraptor.
Oh, there's a long shot. Oh,
Oh my
Maybe.
god.
There's
That
a
is
maybe
real.
a long shot. Again, doesn't do a whole lot for us by itself.
No. Needed. But by itself. Yeah, that does.
no
Give
one shot
Juwk
the sun yet.
That's true.
Juke doing
And
skull
that-
math.
Getting that
It's
set up.
real. Praise the sun.
Praise it. And Juwk about to get his long shot.
Just,
So they're
not on the
just what,
second
a minute
prize.
behind him?
Yeah, they're pretty neck and neck here. Hour 43 in.
Yeah.
Looks like other than that silver scale, they're tied up on items.
Yeah, so let's go on the boomerang. Yeah, Juwk is definitely ahead of Skulls. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He's had much better routing with Skulls.
Yeah, Juwk just is practicing all the time. No stranger to vanilla speed runs, and his movement is just super crisp.
Unless you
That's
gain
what-
those silver rupees in GTG.
Yeah, that's why he is the number 2 seed, though. Practice pays off.
Yep.
Wait, the scale wasn't on Death Mountain Trail. It was in Lost Woods. The Deku Scrub.
Oh yeah.
Death Mountain Trail was the bomb bag.
And there's also Rudo's letter up there.
Yep. That's Strome's Grotto. All right. You're gonna see Juke do his skull mask.
So now hopefully Juke will sell the skull or show the skull mask, go into Zora's River, grab a bean, and go over
De-
to the desert.
Desert
Oh.
Colossus, where the hero.
Well, that might be the boomerang.
There were only 2 bottom of the well hints.
The sod was Bolero. Requiem, check. No, so it's the boomerang on top of the archway.
Most likely.
I want to say yes, somebody did check the piece of heart crater. The being one. It wasn't anything important.
Alright, incoming Skull Mask. Lost, get
Alright.
ready.
Was lost. Somebody get lost in here. There she is. Will it pay out?
Hey yo, it's magic.
Oh no!
Oh, they have the magic.
Oh my god!
Oh, skull. Skull mask with it.
Kidding me? What?
Ban those Deku Scrubs. Ban them.
There's another one somewhere out there.
And
Yep.
strength
And-
Zora's doing me.
There we go.
Oh,
So,
alright.
So that's nice for DP. So that puts another his third and final stone medallion. So it looks like he's gonna be the first one to that Ocarina of Time. That's
Yeah.
a nice play for DP there.
Oh, yeah.
With that magic being on Skull Mask, it's really gonna come down to either when he goes back for that or where that second magic is.
Mm-hmm. Zio is Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, Skull Mask is a part of Lost Woods, not Kokiri Forest.
Yep. Juke
Mess.
upset.
Yeah, he's gotta wait for that spinning
So-
pot to start rolling around again.
DP is on 22 skulls, so you should have 20 more.
Yeah. That's not a pretty good skull lead.
Yeah.
We'll grab 4 in here. And again, that mirror shield off of 50 isn't gonna do anything without that second strength upgrade.
The validation rupee.
Oh no, Juwk, what are you doing?
You can know.
Nope. All right, stop the race. DP wins.
Disqualified.
You notice that with the crazy different routes these guys have taken, they both have 145 rupees.
Oh, so they do.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Never mind, I love that damn meme. It's so good.
Juwk ruining the symmetry of the rupees.
Disqualified a second time.
Well, he didn't pick up the validation rupee either, so he's
Right.
running on thin ice.
I know. Strike two.
He's teasing us at this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get him out of here. Get him out.
DP has successfully completed the basement of the Jabu Jabu. We're going for these treasure chests, which unfortunately we know are barren.
Yep. But has to go through the rooms anyways.
Yeah. Let's see if he chooses to open them, maybe for a couple of heart pieces, item refills.
I don't think he will, just because that's a couple seconds wasted. But he might.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah,
muscle
chances-
memory is taking a toll.
Yeah, chances are for a big Goron sword, yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Which chest is the validation chest? It is the Ganon's castle boss key.
Yep, that gilded chest in there after defeating those two Stalfos.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There could be item upgrades like a bow or bomb type of thing, but nothing we need.
Actually, I don't think that is the case.
I thought we have upgrades in there. In Baron.
No, I think it is just pieces of heart, rupees, arrows, things like that.
Oh, okay.
Baron things can include stuff like bigger on sword and double defense.
Yep, big gun,
Yeah.
sword, big game, double defense, Nehru's love.
Ice arrows. Alright, to going to the river.
Yep, he needs that beam. He
Yep.
needs to rescue Lord Banana from that desert heat.
Everybody drink your 8 ounce of water thanks to Hydrate Bot.
No, I haven't had any water yet.
Well, don't defy Hydrate Bot. It tells you to drink 8 ounces. You do it.
Yeah, DP skipped the skulls.
I wonder- I wonder if he's just autopilot. He just doesn't normally do it.
I think so.
DP is underplaying skulls and Juwk is overplaying them. Yeah. I mean, either they're going to need 50 either way. The sooner you get it, in my opinion, the better. That way you can just not focus on them.
Yeah,
Not have to
I
worry about
mean,
it.
I think it's, you know, every skull you pass up on the way to like a medallion or a stone is another skull that you have to collect somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Juwk knows where range is because he went to Desert Colossus first. So, he knows where it's there. He has to get the bean first.
Yeah, it requires a little bit of a double up.
Yeah, Juwk was the first to the desert, so he knows it. He just, ever since he got explosive, he hasn't been child to get the beans. He's maybe between the river for bigger.
DP only at
Right.
24. Oh my god.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, his skull routing hasn't been the greatest.
Yikes.
No, like I said, Juwk was the first to see the boomerang on the Colossus Arch. But this is the first time becoming child since getting explosives. Doc, the boomerang is right up here on the arch, which you'll see shortly.
It looks like
Oh.
Juwk, though, is going to head into Child Spirit. He's going to grab his boss key.
Yeah. Which he needs. So, Juwk a little bit behind in terms of checks, I would say, but he's gonna be making those time up when DP
There's
has
a third
to.
bomb bag. I'm burying
Huh. I thought Jabu was Baron. So upgrades can be on Baron's places,
Yep.
it seems. I thought.
I guess so.
So, I think because Juwk is a little bit behind in terms of checks, he's gonna make that time up when DP has to start routing in Skulltulas.
Yeah, DP missing another two there in the fountain.
ZSR bot. Who are those guys?
We got a lot of cows.
Shadow, do you know the current
That's why they are
sub
called
count?
Baronin. What was it? 623 last we saw.
Do we have any incentives we're working towards?
Was 650. We will have our lovely manager Trez be Bob Ross.
Oh yeah.
And we all know we want to see a German Bob Ross.
Yes,
Ross.
if you are up for memes and you can afford a subscription to Zelda speedruns, yeah, that will be a sight to see.
It's gonna be live stream too, so you don't want to miss it. Gotta make this happen.
And I already told Trezco I expect to see happy little Skulltulas in those happy little trees.
Gotta. What needs to happen is be the same time as we have Lloyd and him does the bake off. And therefore Trez can be teaching Void about painting those happy little Skulltulas in those happy little trees. 2 for 1.
Our happy little Rob Dog here in chat is giving us some rundown on logic.
Mm-hmm.
According to the creator and writer of the logic, he says the hammer has to be bomb locked somewhere.
That would make sense at this point.
Yeah.
Unless we find it in Forest Temple, which means it was by strength. The Rob Dog is the logic master. If he says it's find something, then I believe him.
Juke back here in the Haunted Wasteland check. Getting the chest this time.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it was worth it. I'm having trouble getting that chest.
Well, basically, there were a lot of items that were locked behind bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, bomb locked the scale, bomb locked the boomerang.
Bomb locked long shot.
Yep. So they could be behind those items that were locked behind bombs.
Yep.
So it doesn't have to be bomb checks specifically.
That's
It could be
true.
other checks.
That's true. No skull mask. Well, yeah. Still don't know what the other magic is. If he finds the other magic, he will not have to do skull mask. But we still don't know what was the weird hero in GTG.
Yep.
So there's Lord Banana for Juke. And
Yep.
Straight Child gonna clear out Jabu Jabu.
Mm-hmm.
But meanwhile, DP making some good progress here in the Forest Temple.
Oh yeah. Hmm. I mean, the only real big difference was the skull mask for the magic.
Yeah, Juke will be grabbing his strength here on the way to Jabu.
Mm-hmm. Both runners been playing very well. But Juke's slightly ahead with just the amount of skulls he has, I would say. It's going to save him a lot of time, plus having the skull master to get magic.
Yeah, I think that's the big one, is that skull mask. I think DP could manage to catch up on skulls in the time that it takes Juke to catch up on dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all, where is that second magic, and or when does DP go to grab that skull mask?
Oh yeah.
It still feels like it's either of them's game to win. Like there's no clear 100% in the lead at the moment.
Yep, 2 hours in, and it's still anyone's game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially since we are still missing a iron boots and a hammer.
Yep. We know what
and
Lighters
strength two.
is. We know what Lighters is. We know where Mirror Shearer is. So we're missing Strength 2, Hammer, and Iron Boots.
And,
and
or skip.
Nocturne, but we have an assumption that it's behind.
Yeah.
We think it's likely like Ice Cavern, so
Right.
or
It's either
Composer
Ice
Grave,
Cavern
so it doesn't
or
matter
Composer
yet.
Grave.
Mm-hmm. Chat having a little debate between the skull round between the two players.
Mm. It
I
depends
mean,
on
I'm
how
seeing
early
Rob's conversation part of it, and I kind of agree, because Juwk has already gone out of his way to get some skulls when he's not even ready for the Mirror Shield. But
Yeah.
but DP is arguably that behind on skulls that it's questionable whether it's too slow.
Depends on how early you need the item behind skulls.
Right.
Like if Mirror Shield locked everything, then you needed to do skulls right away.
I mean, in this case, they knew they needed at least strength 2, and how... I mean, Juwk still doesn't have strength 1. He's about to get it now, finally, in like the next 5 minutes.
Yep. But DP has been missing some easy skull, so.
I
Like
mean,
I
the
said,
only
we'll
easy
see.
ones I've seen so far missed are what? The Jabu ones, which are... they're kind of out of the way, but kind of right there. It's a borderline one.
Yeah. I guess in the end, we'll see which one did better, if it mattered at all. Because it could just even, averaged out for each one.
Rob, I think the most interesting part of it is he got the other 2 in there. Not the 2 right as you fall down, but the other 2. Like, he got the 2 that actually took more effort to get than the 2 that take less effort.
I also didn't grab the ones in the fairy fountain either.
Yeah.
But Juwk getting a pretty big time save, managing to do both the diving game and the torch run all in one go.
Yep. Kind of a bit close, but you got it.
You checked left in forest.
Yeah.
We have the boss key already, correct?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we got the one in the dungeon spinning room, and then basement, and then you got Phantom Ganon.
Looks like Juwk's connection is a little testy at the moment again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's back though.
Well, I'm trying to look at his stream directly, and it does actually show offline at the moment.
Ah, it doesn't.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes, streaming across the ocean.
Yep.
I mean, he hasn't said anything in IRC. Let me check Discord. I suspect it's just a connection hiccup.
Yeah. Juice stream got ice trapped? Yeah, I believe that. Ooh. That's good. Well, while we're waiting on that,
TP, one more check here, and
And
then
then-
Phantom Ganon Heartbeat.
yep. Playing our favorite game of spin that room.
And we got Juwk back here, riding the elevator up.
Alright.
jabbing.
Welcome back, Juke.
Stuttering a little bit on my end. I might have to refresh.
And I'm going to keep the page for his directly open so I can know when it is down or not down.
Sounds like a good idea. Alright. Here we go. Phantom Ganon. Post dispute to help out Juke.
Dude,
Rob, go ahead and make an email for that. Can I get the one cycle on Ganon? Ooh, we took a hit.
Two cycle, not bad. I have
yeah.
trouble doing him in like 5 cycles. He likes to pop like right up on me.
Mm-hmm.
And now DP about a temple and a half up on Juwk. Eligible for that Ocarina of Time.
Yep, so. Didn't find anything good in Forest Temple. Except for a stone.
it's 47, 48.
Mm-hmm. So after Juke gets this dungeon done, he'll go do Forest, get that, and he'll have his 50 skulls.
So where do we think DP will go next? Will he do Ice Cavern? Will he go bottom of the well? Do his song checks?
I would
Yeah,
say since he's already child, I would say finish that bottom of the well.
And grab Composer's Grave on the way?
Yeah. I feel like that'd be a good thing because you're already child, you're already near the Kakariko. After that, then go back adult, do Ice Caverns.
I definitely want to be making a play for that Zelda's Lullaby, and we know that bottom of the well is on the way of the hero.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to be clearing that out for sure.
Having trouble getting that Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
And there we go, CL.
Yep, there it is.
We are at 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we now have Zelda's Lullaby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe Skullmaster is the last thing on his mind at this time. EP.
He's also thinking about that Nocturne.
Yeah.
To be in the ice cavern or in the grave.
Oh no, is he doing chickens again?
Nah, I bet he's just gonna
Nah.
throw it in the well again.
He's gonna be a troll.
Oh, whoa, he might actually be doing chickens now.
No, I mean, he's skipping the one in the box.
Selling that mask.
Yep. Getting prepped to go back to get the skull mask.
Oh, rip the skip chicken's dream.
Rip Juwk doing fast baronade.
Yeah, he is. Doing a good job.
Well, at least if he's doing chickens, you have to believe Skull Mask is probably on his mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say doing chickens now is a desperate move, because he just unlocked a bunch more checks in the well.
He was also burned by chickens on this last race.
That's why I thought he was going to do it at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He's a gambling man.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. He probably caved in because there is just too much outstanding that they need still, and it's 0-0, so.
Yeah.
Though he should be able to deduce that is not a hammer. That is the only kind of plus side.
Dead a cat.
Yeah, I got a cat on me. He wants to say hi.
Kitty!
It had to give it him. Bash had to add his opinion. And he ran off, so that was it.
Oh,
He said his thing and left. I'll let the cat know chat says hi.
Just a Pizza Hut.
man,
Yeah.
he's mad.
Who needs cats when you have puppies?
I prefer dogs, but my work schedule lets me have cats instead, just because of the hours I put in.
I had both. Now I just have cats.
Yeah. And I grew up with golden retriever, so that's my dog
Those
of
are
choice.
some really small Labrador retrievers.
More of a goldfish person, yeah.
I'm more of a people person.
Yeah, I hate people.
At this point,
I reckon-
the question is it Nocturne or is it Serenade? And then the other one is an
Serenade.
Ice Cavern.
Yeah.
I guess it could also
mean,
be
it could be-
Saria song.
Yeah, it could be Saria song, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
But we know Jurunia is dead.
Oh,
It's
Serenade.
in the ice cavern.
Oh.
That means Nocturne is the Ice Cavern and Saria is the Burning Cat.
Yeah.
But
Ice is
DP
required.
going for flame storage. Oh, we did not get it. Yikes. Rip.
Yeah. Denied.
Yeah, I mean, one try is not bad. It's worth the time. But doing it a second time, it's out of logic. No reason to stay. I agree.
Right.
He already has half of it. The other half is magic. So once he gets magic...
Yep.
Ah, no, he did not pull the stick too early. The problem is he actually was not lined up where the stick would go through the door. Like, as he came through the door, it did not hit the torch and refresh it.
No, it's not possible for Nocturne to be vanilla because Nocturne is the fire medallion, and you need forest, fire, and water to get Burning Cack. So, not this seed.
So, what do we think will be behind Zelda's Lullaby here in the well?
I'm thinking
Strength
you're
2?
gonna. It's either gonna be Strength 2 or the hammer.
Yeah, this is considered bomb blocked because Jabu was bomb blocked, so yeah.
I mean, it might turn out that there really isn't anything here. Because
I mean, we've seen 3 Way of the Heroes, and there's nothing else that it...
No, we didn't. We confirmed that the four Way of the Hero hints were the Desert Colossus, GTG, Corporate
Oh, we did
Force,
finally see the
Well.
4th different one. Got it.
Yep.
When did we see Desert Colossus?
That was Zora's Domain, I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's still a Way of the Hero area.
Yeah.
We're left on clear all of Way of Hero.
Absolutely.
And it's just too convenient of a spot behind ZL.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Rob, those were the 4.
Oh, almost the quick kill for DP.
Steve hype.
Let's get those Steves in chat.
Steve.
God damn it, Scuba Steve. Alright.
Steve with the claim check.
Oh.
Steve with value that happens to be not value tonight.
Yep.
Fake value.
Unwanted value. Mm.
Yeah, just one.
Yes. Is it 3? Oh, yeah, so it is.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was for the ball.
Mm-hmm. The bow was the way of the hero. Yeah. Oh, just wait to find out.
Nope.
I don't blame him.
What is it up to? So 27. Yeesh.
Ooh, he does skip the other 2.
Yikes.
I feel like he either has to have them already planned out or he's just not thinking about them.
Uh, it's hard to say, really. I mean, I think he's waiting until he gets strength 2 before he bomb
Hey.
rushes.
But
Oh
take
my
it
god,
but
he's
at the
doing
same-
skull
grabbing a
mask.
skull mask.
All right, Skull Mask.
Is he going? Where is he
Let's
going
get
though?
that magic.
Get to see those baby
Checking out the
Dekus.
fairy fountain first.
Make
He might come
Oh,
back
love.
we're gonna get our
with
first
the-
fairy fountain check.
Woohoo!
Huzzah.
Fountain. Yes.
I mean, but Juwk slowly catching back up. Just about
Yep.
finished with the forest temple.
Is
Got a
the grotto here the one that requires fire or the one that requires explosives? I forget which is which all the time.
This grotto here needs Song of Storms.
No. Once you're inside, one of them
Yep.
requires explosives, and one of the two special ones requires fire.
The one in the field needs hammer and fire.
Then this one, yeah, he could go. He could be also getting the skull there too while he's here.
Yeah.
Nope. Never mind.
Well,
Yeah, no.
Are you talking
Pick
about
away.
hints or skulls?
There's a single skull in there with the hint stone.
Right.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
Oh,
DP
no.
is going back adult.
no,
Not
DP.
turning that
Just
mask in.
Oh,
Go make Lost
just
proud.
you just got Skull Mask. What are you doing?
He has Minuet. He could easily get there. He made a sad loss.
Doing DP.
He's got ZL checks to make. He's got the Summit Ferry. He's got the Desert Ferry.
But he
Might
just
jump
got
in Ice
the Skull
Cavern.
Mask. What?
He
It's
has
not a bad
Minuet.
play considering what he knows.
I feel like we have Ice Cavern incoming now.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to go there eventually for Nocturne.
Sad lost.
Sad.
I mean, unless he finds
Shit.
another magic in Ice Cavern. I mean, it's possible.
Where's he going? With Epona? He doesn't have anything new in GTG yet. Oh,
Ice
he's-
Cavern.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
He's just Russian Nocturne.
I mean, it's borderline whether he actually saved time calling Epona versus just going there with backwalking because the distance is not that long.
probably saved a couple seconds. Not that significant.
Oh, well, you're right, Rob. He never got the scale, did he?
Nope.
I never checked all of Lost Woods.
I thought the scale was wasn't the bombable wall.
That was a bomb bag.
That's
Oh.
Yeah.
No, so I don't think he's out of logic because he got a bomb bag that was in logic, right? Or no, he never got the scale, so he's technically way out of logic.
Scales was in the Lost Woods grotto.
Alright, the bomb bag was on logic. It was getting to Jagu itself was out of.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's one thing where you could be like, all I'm missing for logic here is a scale, and once I find that, I'm entirely back in logic.
Right.
So it's not the worst out of logic play. Oh, does he not know about the near the bridge skull, you think? There's 2 skulls out in the river, not one. He got the one near
Wait.
the... Oh, he did get both?
Did DP just turn it into day?
Yeah, I don't think he's paying attention unless his sound effects are.
Oh no, it's
backwards.
night. He just
No,
has
you don't
chicken
hear it until you're like
uh,
right next to it.
as it's nighttime.
Yeah, that's funny.
Throwing us off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, he does have multiple sanities he's done, especially in multi-worlds. I think it's just the question is, which skulls is he actually doing?
Oh, he knows what Skulltulas are. There was a 50 skull hint in front of Temple of Time.
And he knows where skulls are because in an all sanity, you basically have to get every skull because you have to assume each skull could be somebody's item.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't get a good look at that, Rob, so I don't know.
Just a bow-locked bow.
Yep.
So where's Juwk going after he gets ZL, do we think?
I was surprised if we did the same thing that DP did and go back to the well.
You think he's gonna clean out the well and then come to Ice Cavern as well? Or at least clean out the well and then might deviate from there.
I think he would go Ice Cavern.
Oh, because he will also know he must go do it to get Nocturne, so that does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'll hurt is if progression for DP is in Shadow Temple, that'll be painful. Oh, he's over 30 now, isn't he?
I think that was what I saw. Yeah, 31. So he's only 19 behind. Yeah. Not fun. 50 skulls contains our mirror shear.
Did Juwk not go to bottom of the well?
He did not. He feels like the arrows was the where the hero hint, so he does not need to go back there.
I mean, we know it is the right choice in the end, but I'm just surprised he's not going.
Yeah. So looks like he might possibly be going to Ice Caverns. Which is the play I would make because that would be where Nocturne is.
Now, Skyridge, to be fair, they do have all the stones now.
It is an all dungeon scene. And it took us a while to get some of the islands like Strength 1.
I mean, bottom of the well, they both did the same number of checks. DP checked everything the first time he could. He just save scummed back out without keeping some of the items.
So we saw Noah's Love.
There's the mirror shield there for Juwk, still without that second strength upgrade.
So wallet in Ice Cavern.
Yep. So Juke's on Composer Grave, hoping it's going to be Nocturne, but we know it's going to be Serenade.
Is everybody not happy that he's leaving behind the skull again?
Wait, he skipped another skull.
No, okay, he's leaving behind Neru's Love. Okay, I'm okay
He's
with
leaving
that.
behind, yeah, Neru's Love.
This isn't Scrub Sanity. He doesn't need it. It's not required for logic.
Yep,
Shut up,
he's
Polly. I'm still trying to make a point.
Yep. TP not being safe.
Wow, these ice keys are being rude.
Always. Double D's was Talon's chicken game. Yep, punishing him for not using protection. Absolutely. During the Summit Fair, we haven't seen that yet.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Silver Gauntlets. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
Rob is saying Juke is 10 skulls early, and DP is like 7 skulls late.
Yeah. Let's see if anything was in Ice Cavern besides the song.
Yeah.
So, but we got a Nocturne.
There's magic
Well,
on the sun.
DP does not need that skull mask, though. And I bet you he will be
boy.
getting that soon.
Well, at least somebody checked Skull Mask.
Yeah, that's vanilla mad.
Is the
Yeah,
magic's
it's vanilla
both?
magic, yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
one
that
on
would-
the outside and one on the inside normally?
So, the first magic upgrade is that one. The second magic upgrade was
DMC in the crater.
Yeah, vanilla it's in
That's
DMC
right.
is what I thought. Yeah, that sounds right.
Because
yeah.
Hero's Love is desert.
Pharaoh's
Thor's
Wind
Wind
is
is
Fountain.
Fountain, and Din's
Dan's Castle. And you got double D's and Ganon's.
Yep.
That's first vanilla magic.
Oh no, DP! Go check the ferry!
Yeah, DP
Nope.
gonna find out he's hammer locked in here.
Mm.
Oh no, he's going back. Yes, DP, check that. He's
That
gonna go
means once he
straight to
picks that
Shadow.
up, I bet you he goes
Yeah.
right to Shadow.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that'll be. If he doesn't, we have the right to claim an 80.
That gets him, like, what is it, 4 or 5 more skulls if he does them all?
Yep, 5.
I'm like that.
Because he can do the one near with the scarecrow.
I feel
Yeah.
like Hammer is probably in the, is probably in Shadow Temple.
Hmm.
Well, that's true. It could be Strength 2 in Shadow Temple.
I'm thinking the next progressive item is gonna be Strength 2 before Hammer for irons.
Was that just another Zora's River Baron?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, the GTG over here is still at large. We do not know what it is. It's locked behind.
Either silvers or irons.
Yep.
Oh, so one of the two is going to be outside, and it would not surprise me if the other is inside GTG.
Yep.
Light Arrows is on Pierre.
Yep. PR on fire, so deep fire. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be Strength 2 here.
I don't think I've ever seen that angle before in the video.
Huh. Oh.
So it looks like Juwk is making his way
So we're going-
into the
let's
ice
go.
cavern.
Yep.
Still playing catch up on DP though.
Yep.
So if we get Irons and not Strength 2, then either Strength 2 or Hammer is going to be in Toilet. Because we still don't know what's in Toilet, right?
Yep.
But if they get... Oh, that's true, they do also have water. But... so yeah, we don't know. It could be either one still. Lens is not required because Treasure Chest game is dead.
Yeah, there's no lens logic in the game, in the random, except for chess mini game.
Yep. Unlike the weeklies this weekend, Saturday evening, Sunday morning Eastern, the lens is pretty useless.
Yep.
Because the top 32 players should know, how to do lensless everything except for chess game.
Well, hopefully they know how to do lensless chess game. Get really, 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 I don't want to say really 32 times, but really like.
Have it.
It's not 32 times. It's only 8 times or something, or 6 times. My brain is not working at the moment.
It's a
Right.
1 out of 32 chance.
Right, so it's X. It's number however many times you have to open chests to get the 1 out of 32. Or, you know, if you're playing in not accessible, there are alternative ways, but those aren't allowed in accessible.
Yep.
And Juke setting up for these nice glitchless jumps here. Something worth practicing.
Okay, good. DP did not leave the chest. I forget who this one's named after.
Robbed up.
Oh, that's Rob's chest? Or Patty's chest? Patty's chest. Wait. He got Patty's
I thought
chest.
Rob Dog definitely skipped the chest earlier in the Shadow
Oh,
Temple.
right. Rob Dog skipped the
Chad.
invisible one. That's right. That's the
Chad.
Rob Dog chest.
Yeah, Rob's just got renamed.
Yeah, that was just the silver rupee chest we just got, so that was the Patty chest.
DP has some crazy sound effects on those hover boots.
Mm-hmm.
The whistling sound of the falling Gorons. And Juke here 2 hours 46 minutes in with his Nocturne. Gonna go freeze the King Zora, or unfreeze the King Zora rather. And he'll be slightly behind DP here.
Let's hope.
I mean, in the long
unfreezes
run, though,
them.
DP is arguably ahead still because of skulls. Or not DP. Juke is arguably ahead still because of skulls.
Right. And they'll
Was that
probably even each other
36?
out. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder why he's putting Ferrer's Wind here. Oh, I know why. That actually makes sense. It gives him a fast
Why?
thing to get to the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, in case it's required down there. Is an interesting play.
I still think the best hover sound is the puppies or dogs bark, whatever it's called in the actual
yeah.
thing.
Hi, kitty.
Somebody wants attention.
Well, DP is about halfway through the Shadow Temple compared to Juke, right?
Yeah. Just about.
Hey yo, Silver
Well,
Gauntlet.
that's not
There we
really
go.
what DP wanted.
Yep. That's what we needed. Strength 2.
So that's Irons and Hammer. Maybe a gold scale away from go mode here, or glow mode as it were.
Yeah. So that
If
becomes a
DP
question. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
if DP wants to maintain his lead, he's gonna have to route in these next, I think, 12 Skulltulas rather quickly after Shadow.
Yep. So I think the next play for DP would be going to GTG to check those.
I
those
mean,
few checks.
the one thing I could see here is he could go to Spirit and go up to the top, up above, to like the Mirror Shield checks up there, and drop Furious Wind, but get a bunch of skulls out of Spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
He needs
Yep.
to be efficient
That makes
about it.
sense.
Nope, and he missed it.
Somehow, you phased right through it.
Yeah, well, it happens. So Shawnee, he did it here because it saves time in this room. You just uncast it. You cast it again to get out.
Yeah, that way he doesn't have to worry about, you know, sniping down these keys.
Mm-hmm. Another shield.
That's not the shield he's looking for.
Nope.
All right, long shot
Here
means he
I-
doesn't actually have to get up on the chest.
Yep.
Oh, everybody's favorite corridor without irons.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Just gotta be patient. Not something that speedrunners are very good at.
That's not what they know.
Well, I mean, there is a strat to do this without iron boots. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might see Juke do it if he knows it.
I mean, what DP just did seems fine to me.
But I mean, there's like the strat to do it faster. Like, he could do it without being blown back by the wind at all.
See, I'm not sure though. Does DP want to find a second progression item in Shadow Temple?
If it's irons, he probably does. Or the
And
hammer.
what if it's
Well,
hammer?
If he does, then he's pretty much in go mode because he knows the last one is in GTG.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that applies to both of them.
Yep.
I mean, it would be pretty bad if he clears GTG and just gets a couple of tunics.
Oh, that would be rough.
Oh, DP, there's a skull right here.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
it's
he has
actually-
long shot, so he doesn't actually
Yeah.
need... I keep forgetting,
He
you don't
remembered.
actually need to use the block to get there when you have long shot.
37. The last one will make 38.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have quite enough time to get up to 50 by the time Juke catches up to King Bongo Bongo.
Right. I don't know if Bongo Bongo was a king.
King
Oh,
Bongo
yeah.
Bongo.
He might not be a king.
King de Bongo.
I mean, good, but we don't know his history.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people are saying irons would be bad. I think they actually would be great because aren't there, what, 4 or 5 skulls in Water Temple?
There are 5 in the Water Temple.
Fire Temple is only something like 4, I think?
Nope, the only ones with 4 are the Deku Tree and Jabu Jabu. Those have 4. The Well and the Ice Cavern have 3. All the other dungeons have 5.
Oh, well, has he got, do we know, has he got, nobody's gotten the Song of Time block skull though, right? The one in, the lava room?
Nope, definitely not.
No. No.
Yeah, so
No
he's
way
got
out.
probably, what, another 4 skulls in fire as well, so if he gets hammer, that's not bad either.
No, either one would be a good one to get irons or hammer. I feel if it's irons, it'd be a bit better. That way he can then full clear GTG and then also get into water.
I mean, I feel like at this point, as long as DP can keep executing and gets his skulls on his way that he has rest, it'll be pretty close to being, he'll just pick up his meteor shield right as he's ready to go and use it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Still got a handful of items to go, too.
That is a good point, Fatty.
Yep. If for some reason they do the GTG check behind the servers and there's nothing there, then yes. Logically, it would be the hammer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's two different sets of checks they can do. One of them is Iron's Lock. The other was Silver Lock.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, that way the hero could be pointing to a tunic. Water Temple boss key could be in the central pillar. We don't know what Deep Fire has in store for us. All that could be just the tunic.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one other little catch is it could be gold gauntlets in the Silver Gauntlets room.
Yeah.
That fairy is not dead yet, is it?
Or
Nope.
Ganon Castle's also still alive for those light arrows somewhere.
Well, no, we know where the
No.
light arrows are, so they can't be.
Liars
against
is
us.
on Pierre and Fire.
Oh yeah, right.
No,
So-
a tunic at this point would not make sense in GTG because they have wallets they can buy.
Yep.
Because of that, doesn't that mean a tunic cannot be Way of the Hero anymore? Since they have another way to get the tunics?
I think either or.
Yes. I think you're right. They would not be considered in logic in this setting. Especially since we have, what, two requirements turned on? So.
Yeah, but Ganon, the thing is, I don't think they went out of logic to get to the wallet sizes that could afford the tunics.
Yeah. They had the first wallet upgrade fairly early. Once they got 10 skulls, so which is
Yeah, and the
again,
second
easy to
one was
get.
just Ice Cavern as well, so.
Right.
And we got a bongo fight here on DP's end.
Alright.
And don't forget, that was like a perfect, like, Galaxy Brain play buying that Goron tunic, because he just turned around and goes up into the maze and he got his wallet refilled.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one cycle for DP.
As Mandem, that is correct. That was a one cycle without the Goron sword.
Clean, keen, bunga bung.
Now, does he go and get Saria's song?
Maybe.
Do you gamble on Saria's song and one of the checks is dead and one of them's alive, right?
Is Kak Way the hero?
Yes, it was, but that's for the long shot, hook shot.
Well, you never know. So,
No, the
given
hook
that
shot
it's a
was
Way the
Kokiri.
hero,
Good here, yeah.
and
Yeah,
given
last
though
was-
that it's Way the hero, I would definitely get the song.
Yeah. Yeah, Kikiri was with the hero. Last was yeah, I promise you. Yeah, Lost Woods was not worthy. Just
And
Kikiri.
Darunia, we had a hint and it's dead, correct?
Yes. I think that was money.
So the gamble would actually be if he did Saria's song to get the Skull Kid.
Yep. Which I doubt DP is gonna do.
He is headed towards GTG.
Magic one was vanilla on the summit Great Fairy. The other one was under Skull Mask.
The Skull Mask one was technically an earlier sphere, but you didn't need it until the second one anyways. I can't fault DP for this play. I mean, it's not wrong. It may not be the best, but it's also not wrong.
Right.
And now what's really killing him is skipping some of those skulls that he passed up to get here.
Maybe
Yep.
we see him get off the horse here and get the 2.
And he's doing exactly that. I was thinking he might also check that hammer grotto that we were mentioning earlier.
Well, he doesn't have a hammer.
Oh yeah, that would prevent him from doing that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And yeah, we do not actually know if Strength 3 is progression or not. It could very well be progression.
Yeah.
Have we seen Left Side Maze yet?
I was about to say no, we have not. So that's
No.
still an option.
That is now in logic with the silvers.
Yep. Yes, it's still anybody's race. There's no clear person ahead. Use pizza as ahead just in terms of dungeon completion, but Juwk is a little bit ahead just because he has the mirror shirt.
And DP will not have that dungeon lead for very long as Juwk is entering Bongo Bongo now.
Mm-hmm.
And after this, he already has his mirror shield, so he'll go straight to Spirit and clear that out.
Yep. And then you'll probably go to, I would say, GTG and clear, find out where the hero.
Yep, unless he finds both the hammer and the iron boots, or gold scale in Spirit.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize he never did this chest. Did either of them ever do the roof chest here?
They did. I
Juwk
think
did.
Juwk did.
Juwk did, yeah. Yeah, Juwk did Child Spirit, so he does have the boss key.
Let me point this out. We are at 3 hours and 3 minutes, and we are still only at half the medallions.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we've reached our sub goal of 650. Where's that Bob Ross incentive?
Alright, let's go gold scale. Come on.
Yeah, it is possible this could, depending on how things work for Juwk and where what ends up being where, be a even 4 hour seed for either of them. This could be the
Yep.
first 4 hour bracket seed.
Yep, just depends on if there's going to be a trolley item.
Well, that was a perfect like room.
Nice.
Very clean. That chest
Alright.
wasn't it?
2 chests left. Oh boy.
Is it? Could it be?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
true.
Just
It
a
could
small
actually be.
key.
Did we have enough keys to get to the ice arrows chest yet?
oh!
Hey, yo,
I called
there's
it.
the
I
scale.
called it. I knew it was a gold scale.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
So does that mean irons are in the lab?
have we seen the ice arrows chest yet?
Yep, we
I
should.
feel
Yes,
like
we
we
did.
had
Oh
to
my
have because
God.
we have 1 key.
Yeah, DP, I believe went to the center of the maze the first time he was here. So lab diving could very well happen because Juwk checked Tech Grotto. I believe that was piece of part.
Yep, I believe you're right.
So
And since we only have 1 key,
God.
that means toilet's a key.
yep.
That was our way of the hero item. I
Yep,
assume
so
we've
that
checked
mean-
Tech Grotto, right?
Yeah, Juwk did. It was piece of heart. So that means something's on lab diving. could be iron, could be a hammer.
Could be a tunic.
I think DP is hoping it is the hammer. If it's irons, that's gonna hurt. I do agree he has the right move here. He's going to the desert wasteland. He's going to get a check and a skull. We actually have not seen this check yet, have we?
Yeah, but here's the thing,
Wasteland?
though.
Yeah, Juwk was back
You
here.
did it.
I don't
He was
remember.
in
I don't
here
think
once
he
for
had
the
flames,
skull, and
though.
he came back for the chest as a child.
Yeah, he did Wasteland Chest.
Ah, child reverse. I must have been stepped away for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, unless DP goes to Lost Woods to get that gold scale, he cannot do lab diving. He does not have the other scale yet.
I mean, unless we get irons somewhere before, and there's not irons in lab.
True. I mean, that's true. Looks like we just got last bottle from Juwk.
Yep, Big Poe.
And then they spent that time farming him.
Yeah, he also grabbed the Zora tunic out of that chest there too.
Right.
Scarth, it is not with silvers. It's with the iron boots that you can do that. But also logic-wise, the irons and hookshot is not considered in logic, but it is an allowed trick.
Yep, just gotta cross your fingers and hope that the boss key isn't in the one check that you
There's
can't
a
reach.
hammer.
Oh, that. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. That means
I think that
So-
means boots
are in
must
the
be.
lab.
Yeah, I imagine Juwk is gonna reverse Wasteland to GTG and grab that scale though.
Yeah.
It could be even worse.
Gold gauntlets in the lab.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh. That's a good question,
That's
actually.
true.
Was that room in logic before or after the other scale? Or like, no, the other scale was available. That one can't be.
Yeah. Yeah, they can access the first scale before going into Shadow.
Yeah, and
DP
since the
needs
other
6 more
scale
skulls.
was yeah, it can't be a way of the, it's got to be way of the hero for both scales.
Yep. Yeah, Colossus Way the Hero was the mover on top of the arch.
Unless we're mistaken, irons must be progressed from. Yeah, they must be in progression from the.
It's either irons or gold gauntlets in the lab. And if it's gold gauntlets, then it's Ganon's Castle Fairy has iron boots.
Yep.
Though DP can get the hammer, he is not blocked from getting it.
Yeah.
True. DP can. Yeah. But again, he has to
mean,
get lost.
it's-
Rushing.
It's still going to be a reasonably close race because I think what DP will do is get to the checks, drop for his win, and then go do fire or other checks.
Right. So we just. How soon though will DP do his Lost Woods checks and get the gold scale? Light arrows is on Pierre and fire.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is how long does it take Juwk to go, and does he realize that will he realize that the scale is likely the way of the hero?
He probably won't be thinking that at this point. At this point, he's probably thinking it's iron boots. But with just the blink of an eye, Juwk is at Twin Rova. His DP is just starting the Spirit Temple. So just like that, Juwk is about a temple ahead.
Well, so Juwk promoted that he knew something is with the hero in there, but will he be scratching his head trying to figure out that it's something like whether what happened type thing?
I think Juke will see this goat scale, and then he will go straight to lab diving and check that.
Yeah, Juke knows it has to be Iron Boots or something that leads to Iron Boots.
Yep. He's assuming Iron Boots, but like that we just don't. He doesn't know.
No, we have to hope as he notes that the scale was the only progression-like item he got, and then he gets gold out of Lost Woods.
Rule's letter was in the Storm's Grotto right before you enter. Go on, say it. Oh, the check? The check was...
It was a piece of heart, I think.
what's it? I was about to say some money. But yeah, either way, check was dead.
And Juwk headed for GTG.
Alrighty.
I mean, I'd have to believe he's doing the fountain. Oh no, he's not going to do the fountain. He has no reason to.
So I think the big question, can Juwk sub for this seed?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. He can sub for it.
Yeah.
He just has water and fire. And those can
Yeah.
be done really quickly.
Can be. All depends on where those boss keys are placed. There's the hammer for DP.
And the question is, how much more does he do before he goes to fire? Does he try to get all the way up
gonna
and then?
clear everything. I imagine he'll use Pharaoh's Wind up there. Or he'll leave right now.
Oh, he's not using Pharaoh's Wind?
He's gonna clear out.
He's gonna get fire
the-
skulls.
Yeah, he's gonna get the skulls. He's gonna beat Volvagia, and then he'll warp to Cac to get his mirror shield. So it's actually
I think
not a
going
bad
out was
plan.
right, but he didn't drop Pharaoh's Wind.
Yeah, but he has the
To
warps on.
them.
So he's gonna make it interesting, I think. I think it's gonna come down to where the Water Temple boss key is. And if DP makes a correct turn at Albuquerque where Juwk goes the wrong way, I think it's still anybody's game here.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
DP still needs to find the gold scale in order to get access to the Iron Boots.
Very true.
Got a bunch of
48
haters in
skulls.
chat.
Yep. 48 skulls.
Here's a gold scale for Juwk. Boss can fire really quick.
It is on the right hand side. It is usedpizza. So DP for short. Juke with his gold scale, warping straight to the lake. Let's see if he jumps into the lab for those boots.
I would imagine so. Finding what's there with boots, he's good to go. He'll probably go straight to water temperature's already here. If it's gold scale, I'd imagine he'd just check that and then warp to fire.
Oh, nope, he is headed in there sans boots.
Alright.
He is gambling on that boss key.
I mean, you're right here. Why not just go ahead and do the check?
DP is a wild card. Juke might be thinking, you know, he might be behind.
Yeah.
I am. Juke is in France.
I thought Juwk was in Belgium.
Well,
Juke might be in Belgium.
let's... Let me see. Let me pull up his profile.
I'm gonna say we have the answer here. You just gotta pull it up.
Yep. Let's see here.
Somewhere
Belgium.
on planet
He
Earth
is.
in Europe.
He is Belgium. From Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium.
DP with a very nice Wolvagia fight. Still has to go grab those light arrows. Yeah, it's Bermany.
And you're going back into fire to get some skulls.
He also light arrows. He, I think he was key locked from going much further.
How many skulls does he have left to get?
2, I
Just
think.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Hey, there's the boss key for Juke.
Yep.
Is that compass chest?
And that's game, I think, because that just means
Yeah, it's game.
you can.
Oh,
G-
DP has to go deep anyway to get light arrows.
Yep. So, a little fun fact, going to reading some stuff. Juke's favorite meme is Deep Fire.
Nice.
And Used Pizzas was Order of Destiny. So, this is a Juke race with the Deep Fire meme. So,
We are pretty certain that iron boots are in the bottom of the lab, either there or from the gold gauntlet fairy. And the gold gauntlets are in the lab.
so the winner of this race, whoever that person may be, not naming names yet, is going to be facing the winner of the Dotzer versus Bloody Biscuits race.
Uh-oh. That race and then the subsequent race here is gonna be pretty hype. The losers brackets are getting pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, DP was originally the 33rd. See, but due to some dropouts, he got substituted for the 5th seed.
Yep, dropouts and banhammers.
Yep. Gotta love it.
Nah, but we do love DP's integrity.
Yeah. DP is definitely a good runner.
5th seed was solely. He just declined to do the brackets.
Yeah. Let's see. So while we have going through our fire temple, let's see here. Tomorrow at 10 Eastern, 2 a.m. UTC, you got Digital Hobo versus Killer App. Then Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UTC, we have Pan Noodles versus Vikaru. Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC, we have Engineered Cloud. And next Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 UTC, Oxy versus Cola.
Yep, keep checking that ZSR schedule. We also got the 2 weeklies coming up the next 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday is actually a very packed day because we also have a Breath of the Wild any percent weekly, and a Link Between Worlds any percent. So there's a lot on tap. I'll go. Let y'all know.
Are you
Chris,
sure it's not Bond the World behind that?
Yeah.
Master Quest weekly when? Wow, we need Master Quest Rando.
Oof.
All Master Quest dungeons.
Sign me up for commentary.
You can make the sea like that.
Yeah.
How about a one-hit KO bottom of the well?
Ooh. We need a one-hit KO rando race.
I mean, if you want really, really evil, you do one-hit KO Master Quest Spirit Temple, and don't give him a long shot.
Or the one-hit KO Jabu Jabu. So Lord Baronade is not going to be happy.
Yep.
There's 50 skulls for DP.
Alrighty.
Great as he's getting his light arrows.
Yeah, I mean, they were a little slow, but I just don't think that's really what the difference is at this point.
It may not have been a difference, but I think that it did play a bit of a factor.
I mean, at the 3-hour mark, DP was ahead of Juwk, finishing up the Shadow Temple. If he'd had his Mirror Shield there, I think he would have been pretty good until that Iron Boots Gold Scale block.
Yeah. I think it would have been a little bit closer.
And unfortunately, we'll never know.
Yep.
Well, let me check the Lost Woods.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna.
no. Yeah, he's doing
gonna get his.
everything that's in the way.
Yeah, he's gonna do his mirror, finish up Spirit, figure out what to do with that Silver Scare.
Yeah, at this point, he's just like, I have half of the equation. Where the heck is the other half?
Yeah. What did I
Probably-
miss?
It's probably also looking at the Iris scene to be like, all right, why hasn't Juwk finished yet?
Right.
I mean, that stop made sense, where he needs one more thing, and he was right here.
Right there.
So that is the 6th medallion there for Juwk. Still actually has to jump back in a fire temple and make his way all the way up to Pierre. So I imagine DP will get a decent chunk of the spirit temple done in that time that Juwk finds his light arrows.
And the unfortunate part is, the thing that we think will get him irons is also the other alternative to do Water Temple.
Yep.
DP realizes that he needed to get the scale in the early part of the game, then he can go mode spirit. Just like Juwk did.
Yeah, but DP is not a fan of 50 Skulls, though.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, you definitely prefer when you don't have to do skulls. But it kind of is what it is once you read that stone.
Actually, Rob doesn't mind 50 Skulls. Juwk doesn't mind 50 Skulls.
And Juwk tends to be pretty efficient at routing them in. Plus, he knows like all the strats to get the ones that require the long shot and logic. It's just a hook shot, or even like a glitchless jump, or tons of crazy
I
stuff.
just can't experience from doing all the raids. Because Rando was on 2.5. Where
Juwk with his final small key. Multi-world is a shenanigans option that you use on an emulator, BizHawk, where you and as many people as would like to join each have a different world, and everyone's items are shuffled amongst all the worlds. So your light arrows might be on someone else's check in Goron City. Their iron boots might be on your check in the crater. Tons of fun. Lots of insanity.
Very much so. But still fun. Actually, thanks to us meeting on Sentence earlier, the ZSR staff will host a multi-world at some point. I believe All Sanity multi-world.
Yes.
Are we talking about the All Sanity multi-world for the staff?
Yes.
I think that's Trezco versus Lost.
Oh, you're talking about... No, so there's multiple things going on.
Right.
Yep.
Let me try to go to the channel up that talked about this.
Yes. Okay.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
So we have... To start with, we have a rap battle between Trez and Discount Trez. We have the digital cook-off between Trez and Discount Trez. We have the IRL bake-off between Trez and Discount Trez. We have the Stardew Valley chicken farming with Kuiper. The Staff All Sanity. And then we do also have Trez's 24-hour Hell stream, which includes a Hell Sanity. And not to mention a rando relay.
And also
Yep.
Trez versus Lost with chat integration.
Ah, right, the chat,
Yep.
the crowd control. That one is TBD. Crowd control is just not done yet, so once it is, that'll probably get scheduled.
But if you haven't seen multi-world before, when the staff puts it on, you really should tune in and watch it. Because like we said, multi-world is a lot of fun to watch. The shenanigans and galore. Be a good time for everybody.
So DP just found the gold gauntlets up here at the top of the Spirit Temple.
That means irons are definitely in the lab.
Yes, sirree.
Huh.
Oh, right. Trez's Hell Sanity is a entrance rando Hell Sanity. You're right. That was the added kicker. And next on the list is Trez doing a Bob Ross paint along. And that's another 27 subs to get there. We're at 623 out of 650.
So just
guys, let's see.
27?
Yep, 27 is all we need to see a treasure rush. And I would like to see it when Void's over there doing the cook-off.
I think I also heard that we might get a Trez Fro, a ZSR Trez Fro emote.
I would love to see that.
But be sure, if you aren't following these runners, make sure to give them a follow. If you can, give them a subscribe. Of course, we here at ZSR would appreciate that as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Cruise 90, with subscribing with their Twitch Prime.
So Rezi, the interesting fact
Closer.
there is all but like 2 emotes for any stream end up being tier 1 with how they did it.
So DP here, finishing up Twin Rova, Juwk entering Ganon.
Yep. So as we they always do a good job keeping us up to date with what items have. Give these 2 runners a follow on Twitter. Both do a great job. Usedpizza does a lot of variety streaming. He does do multi-wards with some other runners. Juwk also does some good runs. So check them out. You guys won't be disappointed. But as we said earlier, so with this, Juwk will be facing against the winner Burley Biscuits and Dotsa.
Curious to see where DP heads after this. Most likely to the Gold Gauntlet Ferry. Unfortunately, Juwk is about to serve us up a tasty serving of bacon.
I mean, I would say DP was, what, at most 10 minutes out once he got that gold scale?
Yeah. I wonder where it decides to go now.
Yep.
Oh, back to do Spirit?
He might, does he have a Farrah's win point set somewhere, maybe?
Oh, he's gonna finish checking deep fire.
Oh no, he's used for his win. But... Oh, he's checking, yeah, he's checking his fire. But...
Which, as you can kind of see here, it's about to end, and unfortunately DP's just like, nope, I have no clue where it is, so...
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And
No,
with
so
Juwk
Fatty,
finished.
There we go.
we will bring DP in here in a second, along with Juwk. Now that Juwk has killed the pig on stream.
It's a pretty fitting animation, though, as DP's character just kind of wipes his forehead. He's like, alright, race over.
Yeah.
With that, we are joined with our racers. Good games, lad.
Good games, guys.
GG, guys.
GG.
So how do you guys feel about that?
It was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
I'm sorry, DP, I know you don't like 50 Skulls AD, but it's what happened.
What? Oh, it's fine.
Juwk, I don't think we can hear you.
What? I can
Oh,
hear.
wait, what?
Ditto.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reconnect, I guess.
Oh, wait, there you
we
are.
are.
Oh, okay.
There we are. There we go. Okay. So, how do you guys react when you guys saw that Zio was on Ocarina of Time and you had to do 50 Skulls?
Well, that was kind of the one thing I wasn't hoping for when you're against someone who's way better at executing than you. And then 10 minutes in, the dream is dead.
When I saw that, I decided that I'm gonna just play super safe. Like,
Mhm.
depending on the seed is how safe I wanted to go. If the seed seemed pretty fast, then I would take some risks.
That's exactly how I figured you'd end up doing it.
It was pretty close. I think at about the 3-hour mark is where it was. At that point, Juwk has 50 skulls, his mirror shield. DP, I think you just needed like 15 or 14 at that point, and that's when Juwk kind of ran with it.
Yeah, started pulling ahead.
So I have to ask, have either of you looked at the spoiler log yet?
I looked at it.
Did you look at the sphere count yet?
It was a big one. It was like 22 or 23.
Was Iron Boots on the lab?
It looks like it was, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be.
So
They
I was
were
hunting
diving
for
in the
a
lab
scale at
as
the end.
expected. Yep.
I looked up where the scale is, and I know I never worked my way back there.
Yeah, I didn't want
Yeah.
to check the lab. I thought maybe it could have been gold gauntlets or something, and then you have to do the fairy, so that's too long, so I didn't bother checking it.
You did get lucky, Juwk, that the key was not boot
Yes.
locked.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't lose that much time.
Mhm.
Unless, I mean, yes, if it was locked, and DP went for Iron Boots first, then I would end up doing Dark Link and stuff for nothing.
Yeah, that's true. If I got a scale, I was just gonna dive right in, and I figured Iron Boots were scale lock because the only thing I found in GTG was a scale.
Did you
Yeah,
realize that was
I was
that had to be
expecting
the
Iron
gold
Boots.
scale?
Yeah, that totally threw me off. I was expecting irons or maybe hammer because those were the two things I was missing then.
I found Hammer first, and then I just go moded Spirit and went to GTG after finishing Spirit.
Mm.
Was expecting Iron Boots, but it worked as well.
So
Yeah,
go
Go
ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say, so at any point did you thought that you guys were maybe ahead or behind the other person?
Oh, I was behind the whole time.
Nope, it was pretty close, dude.
Felt
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
really
DP
unsure how to do skulls. Like I was kind of lazy for a while. My brain has trouble keeping up with skulls a lot. Like I walked by 2 skulls in Jabu, then realized it later.
Yep.
That was a big pain.
I thought I was ahead when I found Magic, but then I found the other Magic, and I felt
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, where was the other one? I only found one.
Skull mask.
Oh. I was gonna go do that. I never ended up doing like fully clearing the Lost Woods because I kept finding stuff and I was waiting to grab Saria's song, and then I just do that then. But then the race ended. I see
We
that's
have
where the
a-
other scale was too.
Yeah. We have a question in chat DP about those chickens.
I wasn't going down without doing them this time. I thought about it. It took my 3rd trip past there to finally do it. It's a lapse in judgment.
But
I
Juwk, you're
think,
moving
like,
on.
I was talking
to-
with Marco on the French Red stream about the strength location. He told me, why didn't you do the domain earlier?
Oh man,
Like, I didn't expect the strength to be there, to be honest. I did so many
Yeah.
stuff before
I
that.
thought about it, but I completely like misremembered how the logic worked. I don't know why. Like I forgot that you could just scale your way in, which is really dumb.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I
I
knew
mean,
ZL
I knew it was in
walked
logic.
behind it.
But it
Yeah.
was one of the last possible checks for me to have something that unlocks more stuff, because I knew Jabu was barren and I couldn't access Ice Cavern, so I had to
Mhm.
find something soon. It was like one of the 2 or 3 last checks.
Oh yeah, it makes complete sense that there's an early scale. Now that I think about it. Oh man, it's so easy to just like whiff these things, but afterwards, in hindsight, like the only way that seed would have worked if there was an early scale.
Yeah, I mean, you were out of logic almost the whole seed technically because of the scale.
I couldn't remember the settings if they turned on Kuko through the waterfall. I know hover boots weren't on, but I couldn't.
Nope,
completely
they're
remember
allowed
Kuko.
tricks, but they are not in logic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yep,
guess
so that makes sense for the scale.
Yeah, so at that point you should have known that scale is early.
Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense.
Did you not have shoes when you went through there the first time?
No. Wait. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because I think I played Minuet and then I was going to
Oh, through the woods though. No,
to Garden
I did
City
not.
and I found it with shoes.
my first shoes were in the well.
Yeah, I think I got that one first as well.
Yeah, you both got your first shoes in the left side of the well, in the hidden wall
Mhm.
there. You got a 10-pack.
Mhm. So it was just a matter of when you did the well and then did Lost Woods.
Yeah, it's just like I should have known there was a scale early. Like it makes perfect sense.
Hmm.
But oh well.
I mean, it looked like at the end there you were at the point once you were getting close at the end that you're like, where the heck is that last scale? Because you knew it was a scale. Like you went back
Yeah.
to fire as Juwk was finally finishing.
Well, yeah, I saw he rejoins the race channel. I'm like, all right, this is it. He's at Ganon or something. But yeah, I knew I was looking for a scale since I figured if that one in GTG was Way of the Hero, then the irons were locked by it.
But very good race. DP, are you doing any more mamming this month?
I'll probably join a couple things. I'm not even sure.
Cool. Any other schedules you got going on your channel?
Well, I kind of still want to play this. And, you know, just whatever else I want to do now.
Cool. How about you, Juwk?
Juwk, your campaign as Grim Reaper continues. Where are you hoping for your next victim?
It's gonna be really hard. I mean, I said it already the last time. Like, losers brackets is insane right now. It's gonna be
Dotso or
even-
Bloody Biscuits?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I think if I get through that, it gets even worse on the next one.
Yep, plugging along. Ooh, is
DP
there a
couple
pizza fest?
in chat asking about skipping the scrubs, which I think you mentioned items.
I was gonna get back there eventually, but that kind of thing always happens. Can't stay
Yeah,
focused.
we saw you get the skull mask and then you went adult. So it was like, why are
Yeah.
you going adult?
While I was doing that, I was gonna grab Saria's while getting some skulls. I was like trying to think skulls in my head, and then I'd just do it after I get that, because I still had stuff to do. But
Yeah, I mean, you had ZL, I think was like 5 to 10 minutes before Juwk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But definitely glad to hear that you're not sick and tired of Zooters yet. Hope you join next season. And good luck, Juwk, on the next race.
Thanks.
Do either of you have any more questions for any of us, or anybody in chat have questions for the runners?
I'm good, man. I'm spent.
That was I haven't looked at that. Might be the longest bracket seed so far at 3:37.
No, my last race was 1 minute longer. All my races so far are long.
We were starting to think at one point that this could be the first 4-hour one. If it had started being very if the hammer hadn't shown up in Spirit Temple, like, where could it have been? Like, wow.
Yeah, there's not a lot of places left. Like,
But they were
just
all out of the way
deep
orphan
fire,
checks.
deep water. I didn't have a lot of really bad. I don't think I had any auto overworld check actually. I only had deep fire and deep water. I'm pretty sure. Unless I forgot something. I cleared everything, I think.
I mean, deep fire, deep water really were left, which were pretty orphaned at that point and were painful to get to.
Yeah, they're pretty long. And it becomes a 50-50 at that point, but I'm pretty sure everyone would do fire first, especially where light arrows were.
The one that would have hurt you the most, would
Oh,
have
you
been...
said hammer. Yeah, then it can't be in deep fire, so it had to be deep water.
Ah, no, it could... oh, that's right, because it was locked. No, what would have hurt you, though, is if
Yeah.
it was, like, behind the gold gaunts. Because you go-moded Spirit, that saved you a bunch of time, so you never got the golds out of Spirit Temple. And then then if the hammer was on it, you would have had to go get it and all that stuff.
I actually, at first, I set Furrow's Wind in Ice Cavern because I thought the hammer might be at the bottom of the lake, like in Fountain, because I saw something shiny and I thought I didn't bother diving again to double check, so I just said FW. If I found Iron Boots first and then I cleared Water Temple up to like the boss key and then Morpha and didn't find it, I was gonna go back to what's the name to the bottom of the lake to check that.
The Icy Waters?
Yeah, Icy Waters. That's the name of the check, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
good
that
luck
was
to you in your next round, Juwk, and DP, thank you for joining the tournament on essentially what was short notice in the brackets and putting up a good fight.
No, it's fine. I was happy to enter.
You played a lot better than I would have.
I'll keep that in mind.
And feel free to sign up for one of the commentary roles.
Ooh, it's a lot of pressure.
Would you really want to deprive all these viewers of your soft, sultry voice?
Is that what I have?
Yes.
Could have heard some high-pitched swears during this race if my mic was on.
I would not. It would have been interesting if you had purposely just unmuted at the hint time and just to see.
Oh, when I read the hints, I just started laughing.
Oh no.
That was just funny.
I honestly don't like playing those kind of seeds that are too long.
It's kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Give you one or the other, the old dungeon or the 50 skulls, not both.
No, if you're talking about the fun part of Rando, I'd rather
Right.
have fast seeds because there's decisions and stuff. When it's you have to full clear everything, there's a lot less fun, in my opinion. It's focused a lot more on routing, I guess, and execution more than decisions and getting lucky.
Yeah. It's like you have to do stone dungeons. There's no risk in dipping into a
Yeah,
stone
exactly.
dungeon.
Like it removes the fun part of finding stuff after taking a little bit of risks.
That does remind me of one thing you didn't check, Juwk. Bottom of the well, you did not do a second dip.
Oh shit! Yeah. I completely forgot that.
I went back there immediately after ZL.
Yeah, I wanted to get to do the Shadow Temple as soon as possible. I didn't have a reason to do bottom of the
Oh
well
yeah, I
at that
didn't have
point.
magic at that point.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
bottom
yeah,
of the
that
well
makes
was
sense
way of the
then.
hero.
Yeah, my
Could have
magic
been
was
another
in
item
the
there.
crater.
Yeah, but there's no reason to do
Or
it
outside
outside
the
the
crater.
because I had magic. All I was missing was Nocturne, and it had to be either in the graveyard or Ice Cavern. So I'm gonna do that anyways, and then go into Shadow, and then in Shadow I found the Silver Gauntlets, which led me to Spirit, found Hammer, and that pretty much was go mode because I knew something was in GTG.
Yeah, but so it was another case of you basically it got eliminated because you got your silvers, you got your hammer, and you knew the last one was GTG blocked.
Yeah, like there's no reason to do bottom of the well when I got CL because I knew I can get Nocturne and I can do Shadow at that point.
You gotta prioritize what you have to do in order to beat the game.
And also after you have Nocturne, it's also faster to get to bottom of the well at that point. Like if I run out of stuff in adult, like I did Shadow and didn't find anything, you just go back Shile and play Nocturne.
All right, I think with that we are gonna say goodbye to everybody and just give you a refresh on the schedule coming up. So if the runners want to head out, you don't have to stay here to hear the whole schedule coming up.
Alright, I'll probably leave. But hey, good race. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, GG. Thanks for
Currently-
the interview, guys.
Yep,
We have
I'll be
only one
watching the
race
rest, I'm
scheduled for
sure.
tomorrow. 10 p.m. Eastern. As we said, with 10 p.m. Eastern is Digital Hobo versus Killer App here on ZSR. Saturday is very packed. We have at 1 p.m. Eastern, Panudos versus Raikaru on ZSR. Then we have the Breath of the Wild Any Percent Weekly at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's on ZSR 2. Then it is not known yet. It might be on ZSR 2. It might be on ZSR 3. We're not sure yet. At 4 p.m. Eastern is the A Link Between Worlds Any Percent Tournament match. That is TBD, but it is currently on the schedule. There's a possible European Saturday Night Bingo that's up in the air at the moment on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then the last thing would be the NA Weekly on Saturday is on ZSR, and that's 6 p.m. Eastern.
And just one thing to note, if anything is scheduled on our third channel, it is actually Zelda Speedruns _3. I believe that's correct, right?
Yep, that is
Yep.
correct.
So
I'm
if you're-
sure if we do have something go live on there, if you follow ZSR on, or I think it's Zelda Speedruns, I forget which one it is on Twitter, and Trez will likely post a tweet about it if we do end up putting something on that channel.
Yeah, but if you aren't following that page already, go bop it a follow so you don't get confused during race time.
And with that, I think it is time to say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.